character ever since. I just don't have fun with anyone else.
Yeah, gotta say that. Oh, the race is starting
Alright.
now.
Alright, so let's see what dungeons we got today. Okay, we got a purple Link on the left. Chevy's rocking the purple tunic, and we got an outset, the nice one with the modded voice on from Dev5ter. Okay, so no DRC and no Tower of the Gods.
Nice, nice.
Okay, so we're gonna find all 3 pearls within 10 minutes now. Because the game... Oh, okay, so... Yep, we got Chevy going to Cliff Plateau. We got them both doing it. You were right.
Yeah, sometimes having seen a race with both of the racers will help you know where they're going first.
Okay, so, but the real question is if this will actually be faster. Because if this doesn't give them any items that help on Windfall, then it's really not that much faster.
Yeah, those kind of skips in the early game are kind of gambles. So like, if you get something good, it saves you time, but if you don't, it's just a matter of your execution to see how much time you lost.
Alright, so let's see how long it takes him to get storage, and maybe Dev5ter can make up the little bit of time loss he lost for making that a little misplay by getting out of the boat.
And he's falling in the water now, so...
Yeah, well, Chevy's is having trouble getting storage right now.
That's good for Dev5ter.
Yeah.
I believe Dev5ter gets storage on another part of this place, so it's a bit different.
Alright, well, now they're both pretty much equal in time. They're just struggling to get storage. Too late, too early, too late.
It can happen.
Oh, getting storage, it's a frame-perfect trick. It's not just... Even the best runners can mess up. Even Linkus and Gymnast don't get it first try. Even like Linkus, Gymnast, Trog, and them, they don't always get it first try.
It's even worse than that frame-perfect tricks. It's 2.
Oh yeah, that's right. You had... Oh yeah, you're right.
So to explain to chat what storage is, it's...
There we go. Dev5ter's got it. Dev5ter's got it.
So basically, they do that, and they do a Wind Waker Dave, and they try to cancel it at the right time. And if they do it right, it will change the collisions on the character they are playing, so they are very small, and they
After
will
opening a
then
chest.
climb up walls and stuff.
Yeah, what they do is they do a Wind Waker dive, and they have to cancel the Wind Waker with their sword 3 frames before landing. Exactly 3 frames before landing on the ground. And it puts them into a glitch state that allows them to store either like a chest or a loading zone and stuff like that. So like when he opens this chest, he's gonna open it, but you're just gonna hear that weird buzzing sound, and yeah, he can just do that.
And the weirdest thing about storage is they actually still get what's inside the chest. We just don't know what it is.
It was rupees, it looks like, because he got 6 rupees. He has 6. Well, no wait, did he already have 6 rupees? Yeah, he did. Never mind.
Yeah, he did have 6 rupees.
Okay, so we don't know what he got until he opened, and it wasn't a heart piece either, because he would have healed.
Usually most players will open their inventory before storing this against chest, just in case they get the grappling hook from it.
He didn't get anything good.
No,
he could have gotten a letter, but he can't check that.
Yeah, he got the wallet. I just noticed that. He got the wallet.
Oh, he did. Oh, I see it. Yeah, I see the blue rupee. Oh yeah, he did get the wallet. But we don't know what he got from the second chest.
I totally didn't notice that. It's chat that told me.
Okay, well, that opens up a letter.
Yep, that's one letter from the Helmet Beetle.
And Chevy's just a little bit behind. He finally got his storage.
So he's not gonna take the letter for now because right now he's in storage. So that's the worst time to do this.
It's easier to get in that wall if you hold L target and just walk through versus doing that. He still got in there pretty quick, but let's see what he got here. All right, so the second chest did not have rupees or a heart piece, so it might have had something good. Did not have a sword either.
Yeah, I believe we're gonna have to wait for him to get at least that item and then say warp it outside before he checks his inventory again.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, he got the delivery bag.
That will make sense.
That actually will add a little bit of time to Windfall because he can start the Zenari quest, so this looks like this was a good thing for the runners to do.
If I go silent at some points, it's because I'm doing the tracking at the same time, so...
No, that's fine. Don't worry about it. You're doing great. Okay, so Chevy's about a good minute or two behind because he was struggling to get storage for a while, but that can still be made up.
I'd say 1 minute at most because it's a very quick island, Birds Peak.
Yeah, exactly. Unfortunately, Burke's Peak had nothing useful, but they don't know that, and it's still good to check.
Yeah, I mean, pieces of art are not the most useful thing, but
Oh wait, go ahead and give. Oh yeah, and
useful.
Go ahead and give Chevy the delivery bag. He opened that chest already. He just stored it, of course.
See, it was already clicked on. It's just sometimes this tracker lags a bit.
Okay. Fair enough. All right, and I'll have you know, in the last race, I want to tell you something funny. In the last race that happened a few hours ago, Tingle, Tot, the kids, Miss Marie, all 5 of those were charts.
That's not nice to see.
It was an evil windfall. Granted that the wallet upgrade was on Windfall from Maggie, and that led to the leaf in the mail. But
that's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad getting. They got early leaf, okay, but they used the 5 right at the start drops that they're doing now, that Dev5ter's doing now, and that Chevy's likely to go do now. All were charts, and that would just trigger me. Because that's 5 really quick items, and they're all garbage, and you're just like,
I'm the kind of player that will play like 100% of this game, so it doesn't really bother me.
Oh, Wynn's got Arya from the letter from the Ruby bag.
Nice.
So Dev5ter's will have that as well as soon as he checks his mail. Chevy decided to check the mail early.
Yeah, I believe Dev5ter will only take his mail at the end of Windfall.
Yeah, that's when I would do it. So I mean, it just seems more sense because you have to run by the mailbox on the way back to the boat. Hey, look, a useless pearl. I noticed that he went to Maggie in the middle of doing the kids.
Yes, you can actually do a lot of things between those kids. Like, in general, like my route is to go see Maggie as soon as I have activated the kids, and then I jump from that window, another window, and I catch the first kid, the blue-haired kid. Then I go for this kid, and then I go for Tingle, Tot, then the 3rd kid.
That makes sense. Well, let's see what Tingle has for us today, shall we?
Yeah, we're gonna see that.
Become an item. A good item.
The Skullhammer.
A required item.
That's a good item. It's also your only weapon if you do this. There's a swordless mode in the Randomizer that we aren't playing right now.
Oh, I don't like that at all. I'll pass. Thank you. What was the second item? I missed it.
I totally did too, but we're getting a second chance to see it too.
Oh yeah. By the way, here's a funny thing about the Skullhammer. Getting it now. The Skullhammer was the evil item in the last randomizer. Okay, dense pearl. That's useless. That's actually useless. So they both have that.
It's not as useless as you say. It will spawn a nice tower right in front of the place we're going at the end.
You're right.
A tower we will never enter.
Here's a random thought. Do you actually have to get all 3 pearls for the portal Hyrule to appear?
I have asked that before, and I've never seen a game finish without all 3 pearls, so I think they are required for this to open, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, but you get them automatically. Well, that'd be interesting, because what if that actually was required, so then you actually have to do all the chests in Wind Temple because you never found it. Ooh, bombs from Tot.
Bombs are fantastic to have this early in the game because they're gonna go to Poprin soon, and this will open 2 more chests there.
Yep, that's always good. It actually worked out in the last seed that one of the runners actually got the grappling hook before the other one did, so he was able to do paw print all in one go, where the other one had to go back.
Oh, that's always sad.
And the hook shot was the grappling hook chest, so they had to go back.
I swear, paw print is always important.
Well, it has 4 items. The odds of it having something you need is just so high.
Yeah, it's very high. Also, there's one item that you can access with nothing, and I swear the game loves those items to put progression in it.
Oh yeah, when Windfall gives me crap, generally my route is I still go and get the Salvager Core item, and I still go ahead and go into Paw Print and get that one item anyway, even knowing I have to go back. And I've also had that one item in Paw Print be bombs to the Power Bracelets before. Oh, early leaf. The kids give the leaf. Okay, so it's one of those seeds. Dev5ter's gonna be happy about that.
I gotta say, what we were talking about, Paw Print, last time I played a seed for fun on my own, I entered Paw Print with being able to access only one chest, and I came out with all the chests open.
So you got Power Bracelets or bombs, and then Grappling Hook, huh?
Yep, it was the best Paw Print ever.
I don't know if I've had that once. I might have, or I don't remember. But yeah, that's the dream Paw Print right there.
Here, a little fun fact: if you plan to just leave Windfall, you can just save warp out of Miss Mary's house and save a bit of time. But right now they're trying for another thing, so it's better to not do that.
Yeah, it's best not to. But I think he's done with. He should be done. Well, wait, he didn't do Mila yet. Is he gonna do Mila tonight? Yeah, stay and do Mila. You think, or gonna leave?
Knowing Dev5ter,
yeah, he's staying.
Do it.
Yeah, you have to wait for her no matter what, and there's no reason to come back. You don't really save any time by waiting in case she had something good.
I mean, anyway, while you're waiting for Mila, it's a good time to get those rupees you're gonna need for the trading quest, and also turn on the windmill.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I do. If I don't get a rupee drop, I'll go down to the bottom dock and hit those pots and get to my 45 rupees that I need.
Yep.
Because in the current route, you only need 55 to 65 rupees, and that's it. And the variable difference is if you decide to send the letters from a 10 rupee mailbox versus a 5 rupee mailbox.
Yeah, if you do it with a 10 rupee mailbox, you only need only need 55 rupees, or else you need a bit more.
Yeah. You either need 55 or 65, and that's it. Also, yeah, so.
There's Pro. And the windmill has been started.
Yep.
That beautiful combo of a windmill, a Ferris wheel, and a lighthouse.
Yeah, now he's gonna go run down there and try to grab a few more rupees before Milo shows up. Hopefully he wants to get to 45 if he's planning on doing Zenari right now. But he got close. Oh wait, one more pot, never mind. And he can't get it because it fell in the water. Yeah, that pot I actually recommend. That pot is actually better to grab with your hands, because when you slash it with the sword, the rupee tends to fall.
Yeah, either that or you do like Chebby did and you do a quick spin right after opening the pot.
That too. Alright, yeah, that was smart. He didn't want to risk getting seen, so it's best just to wait there for Milo versus going up top.
And Milo is not very good at seeing people.
Oh yeah, that's right. There's another letter from the beetle for the bombs.
Exactly.
Okay, Grandma can be saved.
Bottle. And what did Chebby get? I missed that one.
It was a piece of heart.
Piece of art.
Okay, so Chebby is not doing Mila. He is opting to leave Windfall.
That's... I mean...
Well, Mila had a bottle. Mila had vanilla, if you think about it. That she normally gives you a bottle.
That's the power of bottles. Since there's 4 in the game, it's easier to get a vanilla one.
Alright, and there's the Winds God Aria for Dev5ter.
Nice.
And the Salvager Core item is... Wow, I have seen that be the grappling. I have seen that be the grappling hook far too many times. That means all of Paw Print. Now he can do all of Paw Print, so Chebby's happy about that.
I mean, if you think about it, it makes sense for treasure hunters to have means of getting treasure out of the water.
Oh yeah, it makes sense. I'm just saying I've seen that happen so many times.
I mean, it's one of the required items for the first dungeons, so it's normal to see it very early in the game.
Except that DRC isn't in Logic this run.
Yeah, it's not in Logic, but it's still used in some parts of Forbidden Woods, so...
Yeah. So here is the thing. Here is the thing. Chevy skipped Mila, and Mila only had a bottle. So it is very possible that he could take the lead now if he finds a bottle somewhere else and decides not to check Mila.
Yeah, it could happen. Also,
That's
since they...
that's the difference. So minus the fact that he doesn't have a bottle, he's actually ahead. He does not have one check, but for all we know, that could change.
Let's see what's in that first chest.
Crap.
A good platform chart. Gonna be so useful in our flags that don't include platforms.
Even in flags that include platforms, you don't need that. Because the biggest flaw about the platform chart is the game doesn't like auto tick off the platforms you've been to and cleared. Like, that platform chart would actually be useful for casual players if as you did it, it checked it off. You know?
Yeah.
All of these chests are crap.
Yeah, does it? Unless that third chest, that fourth chest is good, that's not a very good paw print. It's gonna make us laugh.
Yeah, so far, 3 of the 4 chests here have been bad. Oh, no, but it has a letter. Mamba's letter, so... Okay, so, if I had to guess, Chevy might just go back to Windfall and do Mila and turn in the letter, since he can go there at one go. So, he might slightly be behind, so if he does Mila, but he does save a warp, since he's doing 2 things at once, and Dev5ter's just gonna go back anyway.
We're gonna see where he's gonna go with that.
I'm not sure if he's gonna go back now, but he has the option to go back. Oh, he also, Chevy did not start the quest with Zenari either.
Yep, that's true. No, he started it. He has it on Flower.
Oh, Chevy did too? They both did?
He started it during the day. Like, he wanted to get money and then he started that, but didn't do mail after.
Okay. Never mind.
Also, just to answer chat, yes, I'm from Quebec. That's why my accent is weird.
Oh, okay. So here we have our first big gamble of the run. Chevy is going for Bomb Island.
I mean, Bomb Island is one location that can access with the bombs, so...
Well, yeah, but it's also the slowest location in the game.
Maybe he wants to get it out of the way quicker.
I understand. I'm just saying I've heard some runners decide that they may want to try to skip it if they can, because it is the slowest one.
You mean Trog? Trog never goes there unless it's the last location he has.
Maybe that's why. It's just out of all the locations, it's been timed to be the slowest one.
It can be a bit nicer if you have the hook shot, but still, it's pretty long to do.
Yeah, no, it's still a minimum of 2 to 3 minutes, no matter what you do. Looks like Dev is opted to go ahead and turn in the letter from the Moblin's letter. So let's see if that pays off.
Yeah, let's see.
Because if Bomb Island has nothing good and Dev5ter opts to try not to go there, then this is going to be a bad gamble for Chevy.
But in the end, if Dev5ter decides to go to Bomb Island too, it won't matter.
Exactly. It'll just come down to whoever did it faster. And oh, that actually is good. Well, yeah, because that makes entering the island, Bomb Island, slightly faster than bombing it and hitting it with the sword, for example. By like 1 second, but that's still, I mean, it's still also a required island because Earth Temple is needed.
Yep, that's what I was gonna say. Even if they don't need it right now, they will need it later.
Alright, let's see if he gets this throw first try. Yep.
He synced it.
For whatever reason, he's gonna fall in the lava. Yep, he did it too close to the edge, I could tell.
Yeah, he almost got it back, but just not quite.
You want to try to angle yourself so that way they go the other way, so you don't risk it. Okay, Dev5ter is gonna save Grandma. Dev5ter's saving Grandma, guys. Everyone, he's not a... Yeah, he's not a monster.
I had to tell Gymnast he was a monster for not saving Grandma in a run.
Yeah, I know. I was there. I watched. He's like, yeah, and he's like, well, that's what I remember asking him. How high on the list? Oh, look. Okay. That may not be crap. That leads to a letter. That could be something good. That could be required still.
That's an item waiting for us.
We have to see what that letter gives us to know if Bomb Island is useless or not. Oh wait, actually it might be needed because of the portal to Hyrule. I don't know if that's there unless all the pearls are there.
Yeah, honestly, I need to ask a dev about this.
I would like to know that. Yeah, I would actually like to know if they're required.
Can we get Lago in chat?
All right, here we go. Let's see. Oh, yep, that leads to 3 more items.
Yep, 3 items and 1 fall.
Okay, so how
not
much?
going to deliver
I'm
the
betting
letter right away was the good bambo.
not delivering the letter. Yeah, this was a good gamble for Chevy.
Yeah,
Yep.
very
Okay,
good
so
bambo.
it's paid off for him. Yeah, because he's going right. I would do the same thing. I'd go straight to Windfall because boom, I have 4 locations at Windfall, so I'm getting power bracelets. He doesn't know he's getting them, but he's going to be getting them. He's getting power bracelets and 3 other items.
F5 if he decides to do Mila in the end.
Oh yeah, you're right. He's probably going to do Mila, and then that'll possibly lead him to Grandma. Because generally, whenever I get a bottle, I don't care what they do. I like having soup, so there's a good chance I'm going to do Grandma.
Yeah, soup is just very useful in those back sets because you only get like 4 arts to 5 arts in this
Yeah.
game.
Well, I
And
mainly need it for the infinite magic, not for. I mean, yeah, it kind of helps if you kind of mess up
yeah,
on
it
Ganon and
helps.
he swipes you twice. It helps so you don't die to Ganon if you mess up and he swipes you twice.
Yeah,
But it's mainly for the magic.
it's mainly for the magics, but still, the art's are also nice. And the double
And the
damage.
double damage. Oh yeah, the
Double
double
damage
damage is fantastic.
is the
All right,
main
so
reason to get it, honestly.
all right, Grandma, let's go. Let's be nice, Grandma. Nope, Grandma sucks.
Yeah, that's a good allowance.
It's a good allowance, but it sucks for the randomizer. The only thing saving Grandma gives you is soup.
Don't be so
So
negative, man.
until they add a reason that you need money into the randomizer, no. I wouldn't mind the tournament mode having a way, like finding a way that you needed money. The only thing I could think of is, well, they could put the tingle letter into logic if they wanted, I guess.
They could do that, or also they could.
So you would need, yeah. Well, no, there's nothing else I could think of that would be reasonable.
My
It's
big
either,
idea about this would be like you take the Omnet Beetle, you reduce the price of the items, and then you put those in logic.
or only make the 500 item in logic, so then people have to read the letter to see what's there because it's in order.
Yeah, maybe.
Because the 500 rupees in logic only is not a terrible thing. 500 rupees isn't terrible, but you know what? We're off topic anyway. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
All right, so we got Dev5ter is doing Zenari.
I mean, what should be got as the first bottle.
Yeah, so let's see what Zenari gives us, because I'm assuming he's going to go back to Windfall.
I do hope he's gonna do it.
Well, it's a time loss overall, because Chevy's making up time, except for not doing Zenari yet, because he saved a lot of time going to Windfall after getting the Picto Box and all that. So
Should be about. I almost made a big mistake there. You need to go talk to Lenzo before you go upstairs.
yeah, it doesn't work for whatever reason.
Yeah, for some reason the door he can't access from the inside. He will unlock only once you talk to him.
Also, I saw Recolt do a little flashy strat to save a few seconds while he was waiting for Mila. While he was waiting for Mila, he actually got storage and stored the door, Lenzo's upstairs door.
A lot of top runners actually do this one now, since while you're waiting for, that's one thing you can do.
I just thought that was clever. I was like, oh, he's doing this. Okay.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe the things I've seen the top players do.
Oh, Rainbow Rupee.
Yeah, Tingle Rupee.
See, that's what I'm saying. Okay, note to mom. That could lead to something. And crap.
It's jewelry. Crap jewelry.
Ugly jewelry.
It's not very nice.
So we don't know if this Picto Box has led to anything yet. We'll have to see after he mails that note and what the Gossip Girls give him.
Yep, the reward for gossiping is always nice. Or not.
Well, if he gets one good item from that Picto Box, then his gamble will have paid off. Like if he gets like a hook shot or, you know, mirror shield, something that's definitely needed.
Or something that leads to another item, maybe.
Yeah, well, or a bow or something like that. You're getting a bow upgrade would be, or the master sword would be really big. Well, the bow more, the bow more so.
I think maybe Boomerang will be good since they have to go to Forbidden Woods, but still.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can do Forbidden Woods without the boomerang, but do you really want to?
It's not very fun to do it without.
It's slower, it's annoying.
There's a way to kill the boss without it, but still.
Oh yeah, but I don't. Oh, I had to do that. I did that in practice, and I hated doing that because you have to get the line up with the bomb just right, and it's just frustrating.
And the bow is there.
Oh, the bow was from the Gossip Girls.
Yep, it was worth.
Yep. Oh yeah, this is big. This is big for him now. Oh, okay, but Dev5ter is doing Bomb Island, so.
Yeah, Dev5ter is gonna catch up in a few minutes there.
Okay, but I'm confident in saying now, minus Grandma, since Grandma didn't lead anything, Chevy's the only thing Chevy hasn't done is Grandma. Other than that, I would actually be confident saying that he's probably taking a lead now.
Yeah, waiting to need to go upstairs to do Mina was kind of a good play on his part.
It worked out. It worked out. Okay, so it looks like he's gonna go ahead and wait, DRC isn't in Logic. Why did he go to Dragon Roost Island? Is that a miss? Is that?
No. Maybe he knows some things we don't. Or maybe it's the reverse.
DRC isn't in Logic, so I don't know what he's doing.
It's a good question. He's doing the Chevy thing.
This isn't. No, there's absolutely nothing here for him.
Nope, there's absolutely nothing right now.
Okay, so I am going to take back what I said. He no longer has the lead because he is going to a dungeon he doesn't need to go to.
Currently he has it, but won't be long before he doesn't.
This isn't good. No, Chevy, stop. Please stop.
Chevy,
open your map, Chevy. Chevy, open your map. Open the map, please. Please.
Open the map, Chevy.
Chevy.
Who knows, maybe we're the one that's wrong, but I don't believe so.
I don't think I was wrong. I'm pretty sure Dragon Roost wasn't checked off, wasn't highlighted.
I mean, that's also what I saw, so...
I mean, ask the chat, are we wrong? Or is Chevy literally just throwing away his lead?
Let's see Dev5ter warp, and then I will confirm this.
Oh yeah, Dev5ter has his Picto box from Bomb Island now.
Well, not quite, but he's gonna get it right now.
No, he already finished. He just save warped out. Oh wait, that's right. No, never mind. He's getting up the letter. My bad. My bad.
That's a letter. Oh, and the first chest in Dragon Roost had a small key. Who would have guessed?
Shocker. Yeah, exactly. Chevy, get out of there. Unless Chevy's. Oh wait. Unless Chevy's plan is to open the.
A warp pot, maybe.
I don't know. I still don't know why he's there.
Yep, looking at the map when Dev5ter warp, he is not in a dungeon that's in Logic right now.
He needs to, like, on the tracker. You can mark right when I start any race or practice race. I always mark off the tracker which is in Logic and which isn't.
I think Tom's the guy. I believe he's one of those guys that doesn't use a tracker. So.
Oh, then this is costing him the race then. Yeah, he thinks it's in Logic, so he thinks he's being smart and doing Dragon Roost backwards right now.
Also, I do believe he forgot to go give Maggie the Moblins letter, so...
Oh yeah, he did forget to do that. Oh, rip Chevy, dude. Rip Chevy.
Chevy, if you go out, you have a chance.
Nah, dude, he just threw away his lead. He was playing well, he made the right gamble, but this just turned in from a dead even race to literally, if he does this whole dungeon, a 15 to 20 minute deficit.
Yep, let's hope he realizes that all the items are crap.
Once he realizes that he got absolutely nothing, he's either going to be mad that it had nothing, or he's going to check. What's going to happen is he's going to kill Goma, and Goma's not going to have a Triforce piece, and he's going to be like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh no, man, he's going to be so sad in the interview.
And I gotta say, like, for now, this Dragon Rose Cavern is doing a good job to pass as a fake dungeon because pieces of art are always nice to see, so you never think they're like ultra crap.
Well, the first thing I'm gonna ask him if he talks is I'm gonna say, hey, do you use the tracker? Because if not, you kinda should.
Or maybe just open your map and look at it for more than 2 seconds.
I open the map when I memorize which dungeons I have based on which two are not highlighted when I do the warp to either Windfall or Cliff Plateau in the beginning.
You're sounding pretty robotic right now, my friend.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I mean,
Just wanted to tell you because I think you went a bit too high on the level for your mic and it just crapped out a bit.
I'll reconnect.
Okay, take your time, man.
Alright, that's probably better.
Yep. Less of a robot.
It works every time. Alright, so,
Yeah, this dungeon is doing a wonderful job at faking being a good dungeon right now.
what is the chat saying about this?
Absolutely nothing.
You guys are monsters.
Just gonna watch a man burn.
Yeah, just gonna watch him literally throw away, drop his race. Feels bad.
It's a pretty important reset too, because I believe he needs that one to progress.
That's even worse.
And what is Nope to Mom gonna give us? A treasure chart. That's so cool. That's so good.
Well, no, that means, well, actually, because of that, that means that the Picto Box led to absolutely nothing.
Yep, it's sad. I know
So
the Picto Box gave us the bow, so.
Oh wait, you're right. Never mind. You're right. I forgot.
You had a very good memory, and I'm the tracker, so.
I usually have a pretty good memory, but that time I messed up and forgot.
It's okay, man. We all make mistakes.
I'm just kind of sad that this. I'm just kind of sad that this went from being a really close and good race to it's over. It's literally practically over.
No, he's shabby. I wouldn't say that because he knows a lot of stuff. But still.
What I'm saying is Dev5ter's going to need to make a pretty big mistake, or like not skip Wind Temple, and Chevy knows how to skip Wind Temple if that's the case, you know?
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. It's going to come down to needing a really big trick. Because he just literally gave himself a 10 to 15 minute time loss.
That's always sad to see, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if Dev5ter plays on point, then, like, the way we like to say it for, like, other games is now, this is turned into from a close game to Dev5ter's race to lose. If you know what I mean. Like,
and one thing you'll statue. Maybe that will tell him to just leave.
yeah, if you haven't got, you have to get something in a dungeon by now. If it's in logic, there's just no way you wouldn't have gotten an item by now. There's too many locations.
Oh boy.
And the worst part is he can't check his map inside the dungeon, so he can't accidentally open it and see, oh wait.
You literally can't do that. the one saving grace you may have will be to just warp back to the beginning of the dungeon, go outside, check, and then go back if it's a real dungeon, but he's not doing this. I'm kind of worried if he gets like the big key in one of those two chests, he's gonna do Goma. And not gonna lie, that dungeon is doing a wonderful job of looking semi-good right now. Only pieces of art, a Tingle statue, and dungeon, and the compass. It's faking it really well.
And he's gonna get this fairy to use to save Grandma, which obviously Grandma doesn't lead to anything good. Okay, back to Dev5ter. Has Dev5ter found anything good in Forbidden Woods yet, or no?
I haven't noticed, honestly.
I don't think he has.
He's gonna go open the chest soon, so... There's
I mean, I mean, besides Chevy going to a dungeon he shouldn't have, props to him for doing it backwards, I guess.
It's a pretty neat trick when you need it. And Maggie's ladder.
The only thing is, though, he didn't actually have to do it backwards because he had the grappling hook. But, you know...
It's actually kind of faster, since you can skip getting all those small keys, still.
Well, you need the key. You still need a small key to open the door from the behind.
One to open them, and they don't take it in.
Oh yeah, and it doesn't take it. You're right. But yeah, you still
3 times.
I forgot, but
it's all right, man. It's all right.
This is just still painful to watch. He's doing all this work and it's yielding him nothing.
And meanwhile, Duster is gonna go open another chest.
Yep, nice and easy. This will be his 4th chest of this dungeon. He hasn't got anything good yet, but
another bottle.
That's not good either. He doesn't need that.
I mean, Soup Dupe is in logic now, at least.
Soup dupes in logic. Yeah, I guess.
Gonna dupe that soup.
Might as well. You might as well dupe it to a bottle, so then the next time you want soup, you don't have to do the glitch. You can just drink the half bottle.
Yep, that's exactly what I do most of the time.
Save those frames.
Basically, what makes a dungeon in Logic, chat, is we have a race mode on this tournament, which picks 4 dungeons at random at the beginning of the game, and only those 4 dungeons will yield progression items, and also they're the ones that will have the Triforce piece at the end on the bosses.
I will like to point out that unless Chevy is not aware of this somehow, which he should be, and he's just making a big mistake, the race didn't used to have a race mode. The last tournament, it literally picked 4 dungeons at random, and it literally had it to where people had to guess which dungeons had it. And the reason that was changed is because races were literally decided by someone getting lucky and choosing to go to a dungeon that was in Logic versus a crap dungeon.
Yeah,
and that's why he changed it.
I think we kind of went from having too much RNG to too little. So.
Well, I think from what I've heard, and I don't know exactly is, from what I've heard, they are going to be adding a few of the free chests to the Logic coming up soon, like the chest under Grandma's house, I think the grass cutter's house, a couple chests like that, just to add a little bit more chests to check that are not super long and difficult, but then add a little bit more variety.
Yeah, that would be nice.
I don't know if they're going to want to change the starting aisle if they add chests on outset or not, because if they change the chest on outset, everyone's just might as well go ahead and grab them before leaving. But we'll have to see. I don't know what they're gonna add. But
all I know is that right now Chevy is entering Goma and he's soon gonna find out about his mistake.
Yeah, he's kicking himself because basically, I mean, Forbidden Woods is a lot slower dungeon, but I mean, this is gonna come down to like saving Wind Temple for last, and for whatever reason, and then they get go mode before the temple, and like Chevy knows how to skip to the bottom and everything, and doesn't do the temple at all, and Dev5ter does the entire thing because he doesn't know how. That might be the only way to catch up, and I don't know if that's the situation or not. Like,
so unless this Forbidden Woods actually has the boomerang in it, I'm starting to feel like we're gonna have a pretty pro seed with double dips and all that. Don't give up
where he's gonna need to go. Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Just make me laugh.
Let's see. Yeah, because I'm trying to think. I mean, do you think he's gonna stay and just try to kill the boss with bombs, or?
Maybe he's gonna do the boss just in case he doesn't have to come back later. But I think he won't try to glitch his way into the basement or anything.
Well, the glitch into the basement isn't super difficult once you know how to do it, once you're confident in doing a bomb clip.
Yeah, it's not so hard.
You just, the bomb clips is you just have to be quick versus other ones.
And a Forbidden Woods Loki is the only one.
Only good because if the boomerang, because I mean, and that still fits in this dungeon.
I'm
Because
surprised.
it's well, no, because the
surprised.
small key can actually be in the basement, which technically needs the boomerang and logic to get there.
Yep, that's nice to see. But I'm surprised that he doesn't use the damage boosting to
Oh,
get the
fire and ice arrows. He's already got another arrow upgrade. All right, and Chevy is about to be very, very upset in about 10 seconds.
I'd say 5 at this point.
3, 2, 1. Pissed off, Chevy. Sad.
Chevy. Poor Chevy.
Put all your sad faces in the chat.
Yep, it's time to do this.
I want to see those sad faces in the chat.
Maybe a couple of hearts.
So the first thing he's gonna do when he leaves is probably open that map and go, oh. He didn't even pick up the heart piece. He's just like, oh.
No, he's done with that place.
He's mad. He knows he just lost like 15 minutes.
Yep, I'm pretty sure he does. Or does he?
If he goes, okay, here's the thing. If he goes to Tower of the Gods, then he literally doesn't know that the race mode rules changed. Somehow.
And he's going for a Staven, so...
Okay, he should have seen it there. Okay, so now if he can... okay, here's the thing. Here's a chance to catch up. If Chevy's able to use bombs to kill the boss, if the boomerang isn't here, if Dev5ter does not get the boomerang inside here and has to leave, and Chevy does the entire dungeon in one go, that could be a big way for him to catch.
Talking about Dev5ter, should start using that bow.
Oh yeah, no, oh yeah, I had the bow, those P-hats, no, I killed them. I don't even try to do without killing them, screw them, they die. Those things are so obnoxious.
Yeah, unless you have like the boomerang, it's bow or nothing.
Oh, the bow is a lot faster than the boomerang.
Yeah, I mean like, in a situation where you're short on arrows, maybe the boomerang, that's more like what I meant.
Chevy, what are you doing?
Climbing up the old way.
He doesn't know how to get in there quicker?
I'm sure he does, but he's not doing it.
Oh,
he
you went
doesn't
to
have. He doesn't have the soup right now, so he needs to get that. Unless he wants to do the shorter and safe stretch of getting up to that pillar in the water and then going to the dungeon.
I do it that way. Because it's literally it's faster than what he did, and secondly, it's literally like 3 to 5 seconds slower to not go straight to the dungeon from the whirlwind. Because the second you warp, if you sail over, you can get off at the top of that pillar, above the pillar, catch the whirlwind with the wind, jump/land, do a quick spin to get all the magic, and jump off and on the same cycle catch the whirlwind to make it to the dungeon. So you lose like no time. You can actually do that, so technically it's safer, and it's like almost the same amount of time.
The only reason I don't do the safe strat is because for some reason I can't land it.
But you see my point.
Yes, your point.
Alright, so let's see what the mini-boss had, because he happened to get ice arrows and killed him instantly.
Yeah,
Boss key.
That's nice.
Alright, so... But no boomerang, so let's see, do you think Dev5ter's gonna try to clip into the basement, or no? Nope. Well, no, never mind. He doesn't want to leave the normal way. We don't know.
He doesn't have the boomerang, so he can't actually leave that room without save warp.
No,
so I'm not sure if he's gonna re-enter the dungeon or not.
No, you can shoot both targets with the bow.
With the bow, he said?
You can, but he didn't want to do that. It's probably faster to save... No, wait. It's not faster because he skipped the chest. He skipped that chest that's hanging on the vines, past the vines, because he could use the bow to shoot those down.
Yeah, I think he just forgot that, yeah.
Yeah, so save warping is actually slower. So that's good for Chevy. You need he doesn't know it, but he needs Dev5ter to make every mistake possible. Okay, is Dev5ter's thinking about it. I guess he's going for it, I think.
And he's not.
Oh, never mind. But he did equip bombs, so do you think, I don't know.
I think that what he's doing right now is realizing he didn't open the second warp pot, so...
So he has to climb up normally. Okay, but that means he's going for the cliff. That's what that means. That's what he's doing. He's gonna go for the cliff.
Or for that chest he forgot.
That too. Well, you can't get up there from the warp. He'd have to go back. Oh, and okay, and so Chevy finding Maggie's letter. Oh, you know what actually is a big thing that could happen is Maggie's letter could like lead to the boomerang. That happens a lot where you find the item you need that literally leads to the boomerang directly right outside the dungeon.
Yeah, it can happen. Like one time, I had to do DRC, and when I got blocked in DRC, the last thing I found was the Forest Pearl. I got outside, checked the mail, and the big grappling hook wasn't it.
Grappling. Yeah, I had a seed where I got Pharaoh's Pearl and went in Forest Haven, and then it gave the boomerang. Alright, so this is a chance for Chevy to catch up on a little bit of time because Dev5ter made a couple flaws in judgment there.
Oh, he's getting his second bottle.
Chevy still hasn't saved Grandma, but he's probably thinking about it now because he does have a fairy from DRC already.
Yeah, must be in the back of his mind.
Let me mute myself real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay. Dev5ter seems to be going for that chest he forgot earlier. He's well on his way to it. Should be thinking about maybe making that plant fall with his bow, but it's not something you can do actually. So Chevy is now going to the morgue pit. Oh, he's gonna get it on the way back apparently. So he's now in the room where our friend Dev5ter got his fire and ice arrows.
Alright, I'm back.
Yeah, so Chevy's about to get his fire and ice arrows.
And did Dev5ter get that chest yet?
Well, it was literally just a treasure chart.
Oh, so it's useless, but he still lost time going back for it, is the point.
Yeah. It's almost looking like we have a race again, but...
He's still got a long way to go to catch up, but it's a lot better. He's definitely caught up by about 5 minutes catched up. That's pretty good.
That's good for him, honestly.
I would like to see Chevy make the comeback after that horrible mistake. It'd be cool if he like swung back and won somehow. That'd be really awesome.
I mean, right now he's fueled by anger, so maybe. Stepping into the dark side. And Dev5ter is going for Calidemus without a boomerang.
Well, he might feel like he needs to. I mean, I expect the way Chevy's been playing, I expect him to do that.
Technically, not in logic, but nice to see.
I can't hear the audio, so you have to let me know if he hits it or not, if he gets a hit.
And that's a second nope. He got one at the beginning and then missed. Missed the third time. Missed again.
Oh, but here's the thing, Dev5ter did not clip into the basement. He just went to the boss instead.
Yep, he just went to the boss.
So that could be a big deal for Chevy to catch up.
He didn't even throw that one. Yeah, it's half of Dev5ter because he got the first one no problem, and now he's giving up.
What I would have done, yeah, it's not easy to do.
It's very hard. No, they have a sword. Is just that he doesn't have the boomerang to put the boss on the floor, so he can hit it with a sword.
Alright, so Chevy's gonna instant kill the boss, the mini boss, with ice arrows,
Nice.
because why not?
Yeah, it's always nice to see. Or maybe he's gonna save those arrows. Seems like he's gonna save those arrows.
I don't know what for. I would just kill it instantly.
I mean, he only has 2 left, so maybe he's just thinking it's not enough.
Maybe he feel. I don't know.
Just a shabby thing.
Yeah, Chevy thing was also going to a dungeon he didn't need to do.
It's shabby. Great players just does some things you shouldn't.
Yeah, that's everyone though.
Yeah, nobody's perfect.
Yep.
It's easy to
Alright,
judge when
so-
you're just commentating.
Alright, so I wonder. I mean, the boomerang cannot be in the basement, but there could be something really good down there, like like the Master Sword. There's a good chance of that being in the basement. I think.
Yeah, that could happen. Definitely.
I feel like Chevy. Well, if Chevy's as good as I think he is, he's gonna definitely do the clip and go to the basement. I think.
There's a good chance for this.
Well, that'll definitely save him time, especially if he decides. Especially if he's able to kill the boss with the. That's why he saved the arrow, so he'd be able to leave that room.
Yeah, I think that's why.
You can make the jump with the leaf here, but it's just annoying. Or you can also use the grappling hook. I think. Maybe not.
Not 100% sure on this.
I have no idea if this works. Try throwing a
Meanwhile,
bomb.
it seems like
I'd say yeah.
Dev5ter is going for 4-second fortress right now. Since it doesn't have a
mean-
Master Sword, that's access to 4 chests right now. So it's going by sailing, which I think is nice to see once in a while.
Yeah, Chevy's not happy about messing up and getting knocked off.
I don't think anybody would be. It's a rough room when you don't have access to arrows. So.
Well, fun fact: choo-choos, green shoes and stuff. If they drop an orb, they can drop arrows and bombs.
Yep, that's true.
All right, so Chevy. Oh yeah, so Dev5ter cannot do Phantom Cannon, but he can do everything else, including Helmet Rock, I believe.
I do believe in logic you actually need the Master Sword for Elmarok King.
Ah, okay.
I did say in logic. So
Well, I don't know if it lets
me
you.
into glitches.
Does it let him fight it?
Maybe not. I think that's why.
All right, so let's see if Chevy decides to clip to the basement or not.
Yep, that's a big question right now.
He's gonna go check the boss area first, and then use the pot, and then just use the pod to go up there. That makes sense.
Mm-mm. And 4-second chest and 4-second fortress, we get the compass.
Yeah, I don't like this routing. I actually think it's faster to go to the bed chest that's on the bed first, then go get Cobb on the floor master.
Yeah, that's usually what I do. But he's not
Yeah.
doing the slowest routing either, so that's not so bad.
I know. But a lot of people don't know that if you get Cobb on the floor master, he just throws you in jail.
So confirming that everything else could be nice.
Yeah, the bed chest and the chest guarded by that could be good.
Yeah, you already did the chest guarded, but the Goblin was at Treasure Chart, so he only needs the bed chest right now.
The bed chest, okay. So he has to go all the way around. He's actually going the wrong way. It would have been faster to stay at the top and go around the other way. Or maybe not. So he already got that. Oh yeah, so open up that.
He still has like two more loading zones to go through right now, I think.
Yeah. Oh, okay, no, so look, Chevy is killing the boss right now.
Yeah, and I can't tell you if it's working or not because I don't have the audio for him.
Well, You don't have the ability to switch it. I don't.
Yeah, it could go switches, but honestly, right now Dev5ter is in the lead, and I'm supposed to keep it on who's in the lead. So
Yeah, okay, that's fine. I feel like Chevy knows what he's doing. Yep,
yeah,
yep, he does. The only problem with doing that is I guess he's deciding to leave and come back when he has the boomerang to go to the bottom instead of because he did open the pot to get back in there, so he could go to GRC, which is
Yeah,
faster than re-entering Forbidden Woods. That was still a good idea, but
and he's not forgetting to pick up the Triforce Shard, which I've seen a lot of players do in this tournament.
I've done it. I haven't done it in the tournament, but I've done it
all
before.
have done it. We all have done
Gymnast, I mean, yeah, I was there at
Gymnast
Gymnast
is
for not
scary
that
did
one.
it with.
Yeah, seeing Gymnast do it was kind of funny.
Yeah, it was hilarious, especially since it was the second one to do it in that race.
I know that was even funnier. I was just like, oh wow.
I'm gonna give points to Scary Olive for actually taking pictures of the shards missed.
Oh yeah, exactly. Gymnast said he would do that next time if he ever forgot. Because that's just style points right there. It's like, hey, I know I messed up, but I messed up with style.
Yeah, Scary Olive is good at memes.
All right, so it looks like Chevy's going to be re-entering Forbidden Woods because he went and got mad. And he's opening the letter.
And it starts got lyric
that you get from beating Forbidden. Okay, he needs that.
Yep, that's gonna be useful later.
I need to reload the stream.
Since he defeated the boss that way, going to our temple right now is not in logic. But it's gonna be in logic later, is what it means.
Well, here's the thing. The boomerang could be in items led to.
And we know for...
It could just be in the part before the Earth God's lyrics, you know?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, since they defeated the boss without having the boomerang, this thing is not in logic yet, so it's not where his boomerang is gonna be. See? The boomerang was on creep.
Nice. I have to reload the stream, hold on.
It's alright.
So
he got that from Creed, and he's gonna go get the nice cutscene with the nice postman and the awful dude talking.
Yeah. So basically, unless the other arrow upgrade is somewhere else that didn't require that, then the game's logic was literally go to Forbidden Woods, leave to get the boomerang, and go back.
Yep.
That's what that means. This is one of those obnoxious seeds.
That's what I was saying.
Those are never the kind of seeds you want.
I love those triple dips.
Well, a double dip in this situation, but I've seen a triple dip before.
Yeah, I'm just calling it. We're gonna see it.
You're calling it
today.
On which dungeon? Like Wind Temple? They're gonna have to go between Wind Temple and Earth Temple back and.
I think that's what's gonna happen. It's random, so you never know.
That's just evil.
I'm evil. Dude, I'm the kind of guy that will owe for fire and ice arrows on the maze chests.
You mean the light arrows, right?
No, I mean fire and ice arrows. It can happen. It has happened.
Oh, because the light arrows could be locked behind. Oh, you're right.
Yep.
Oh, that's even more evil than the light arrows being there.
That's why I wish for this one.
Ooh. Ooh, I actually want to see that now.
I do believe that it happened to Woofer and Dean in a practice run, but or was it wrong?
That right there. That would be a rage-inducing seed.
Yeah, I don't think they love that one.
It's about as evil as it can be. What's more evil than the light arrows being vanilla? Just being the second.
Oh, Iron Boots.
Alright, that puts Ice Ring into logic. Well, technically, well, no, it doesn't. Ice Ring is already in logic.
Yeah, swings are in logic, but it does put our magnificent wind temple in logic since it's open right now.
Alright, and Chevy just got his boomerang.
Yeah. And Dev5ter seems to be going back to Forbidden Woods to finish things up.
Well, let's see. I have a feeling that Chevy's gonna not go back to Forbidden Woods and hope that those items down there are skippable.
Yeah, I'm gonna bet on Chevy actually going to Wind Temple.
I just have a feeling that he's because how many chests are in the basement again?
Let me count. 1, 2, 3, I think. Or is it 4?
Yeah. Chest across the flower, chest inside the trunk, boss key. So I think it's 3.
Yeah, it's 3. Yeah.
So, and did they find the map and the compass in the dungeon, or just one of them?
I think they found only one. But they could
Well,
be
we'll
wrong.
see, because Dev5ter's going there. Well, we're gonna find out if Chevy doesn't do that and makes the gamble. We're gonna find out if it's a good gamble if he decides to do that right now from what Dev5ter does.
Yep, I think we're gonna see a bit of gambling right now.
Actually, I think that's what I would do. I think because of that double dipping and knowing there's only 3 chests. Well, Dev5ter has to go back. Dev5ter has to go back because he didn't kill the boss. So because of that, I would not go back and
Also
wait unless I had to.
Also put yourself in
Command Melody.
Chevy.
Yeah, if I was Chevy, I wouldn't go back. I would gamble.
Yeah, Chevy right now, since he made the mistake of doing a dungeon he didn't need to, I think he's gonna be the gambling man today.
Yeah, that would be the most logical play. And we are going to have first-hand knowledge if it was a good play after what Dev5ter does.
Also, since he also got Command Melody from that, everything is open in that dungeon, so it's not a bad thing.
Dev5ter is not. Well, no. Chevy does not have hook shot, so he can't do all of Wind Temple.
Oh, he's going to Great Fish, so it seems like
Zunari.
he's going... Zunari and also Needle Rock, I believe. He's gonna do Needle Rock.
Yeah, and also Dev5ter, Chevy still hasn't turned in the letter to get his power bracelets.
Really?
Well, you don't have him checked off. Well, I don't know. You just wait for him to use them then. He'll use them if he has them.
Yeah, we're gonna see that.
No, actually, you know what? Look at him when he's shooting an arrow at Needle Rock. You'll be able to see if they're on his wrist.
That's true. If Link has that bling, he has it.
I don't know. It's kind of hard to say who's in the lead because Chevy did save some time. If he makes that gamble and it pays off, then he's probably back in it easily.
Yeah, it's everyone's run right now.
Yeah, if there is like a sword or a bow in the basement of Forbidden Woods though, then Dev5ter's probably still in the lead. Yeah, he's gonna have to go back, and he's not gonna. And if he's making the gamble, he's not going back anytime soon. So.
We can always see him go there at the end or something, but yeah, his wish is to not go there at all.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so let's see. I don't know. I guess I'm kind of rooting for there being nothing in this basement, just so we have a closer race.
Also, but for jurisdiction, he has power bracelets that just forgot to.
Okay, so he does have them.
It's the consequences of tracking and commenting at the same time.
That's fine. Mirror Shield. Okay.
Nice.
He can do all of Earth Temple. Yeah, he can. He has Command Melody. Yeah, he has Command Melody and Lyric.
Yeah,
and Mirror Shield. Yeah, Earth Temple is 100% in logic. He's probably going there next.
Either there or Wind Temple. Either.
I would go to Earth because
I bet on Earth too. Yeah.
He can do all of Earth, even though he doesn't have a sword yet. There's a good chance of swords in Earth. Yeah, he's doing it. There's a good chance of swords in Earth, so I would go to Earth too. Do all of Earth, see what you got.
Surprised to not see him like stop at Grandma's or something, but
And what did that chest across the flower have? Anything good or no?
Telescope.
Oh, so nothing good. Okay. And Dev5ter didn't even try to throw the boomerang through the wall.
Well, not yet. He's trying to deal with those enemies first.
He doesn't have to. Those aren't even in the way. He could have just ran around into the hole.
Just Dev5ter things, man.
Well, here's the thing. He also has bombs, so he didn't need to do that. He doesn't need to do this. He has bombs.
Yeah, with bombs I never do this. Also, he also has fire and ice arrows. Fire arrows can actually kill that thing, even if it's close.
Oh, it can. Even at close range, you just shoot a fire arrow at close range and it burns through it.
Yep.
Nice to know. Oh, that's it. That's even bait bag. That's not needed.
Not at all.
That's not needed at all, especially considering.
Bait bag opens one location, which everyone glitches through.
And that location had nothing useful.
Yep.
Okay, so far the basement's had crap. There's only one more chest, and he does not have the hook shot, so he has to actually go up and do the puzzle and actually hit the switches.
Also, fun fact, but without magic, that leaf doesn't do shit.
Oh, you can't even blow puffs of air without magic? Really? I did not know that. That's kind of dumb. Something that doesn't cost magic, but you need magic to be able to do it.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see if Angular Isles was worth his time coming here.
I love Angular just because the laws of physics don't matter there.
Oh yeah, because the things should fall over, but they don't.
They just don't care.
Other than that, it's a good puzzle.
Oh yeah, Kid Me had a blast on that puzzle.
It's a pity that in vanilla it only has just a silver rupee. It's a real big letdown. Should have been a treasure chart.
Yeah, at least a treasure chart. Maybe a piece of art, something.
It should have been a piece of heart treasure chart.
Oh, talking about treasure charts.
Yeah, so he just wasted his time there.
Yeah, that's the randomizer. You never know if you're wasting your time or not, so...
Very minor time loss. It's actually faster to go through the cave mouth to pop out on the one on the left side and then roll to the entrance. Just saying. It saves like a half second. It's great. Alright, he's doing Earth Temple now. But I respect him checking Angular since he got the Mirror Shield.
Yeah, Angular often has some nice things.
Not usually for me, but it's had the Skull Hammer once for me. No, who's doing Grandma first? He wants to. I would.
Thing since his magic is low though. He had a few moments in this run where having that soup would have helped him, so I think he's at that point.
Hey, so what did the boss key chest have? Anything good or no?
I actually missed that.
Ask chat. Ask chat if he had. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't think it had anything good.
Do you guys know if that chest had anything good? Boss key chest. Thank you, chat. It was just our piece.
Okay, so if Chevy gambles it, he is coming out ahead. That has nothing down there. That's big. Okay, so I'm going to say this right now. If Chevy does not go back to Forbidden Woods and makes that gamble, he is now in the lead.
Yeah. Also, just gonna say it, but thanks for the chat for doing tracking.
Alright, we apologize. I was looking at Chevy saving Grandma. I love Grandma too much. I'm sorry.
Grandma is important.
Even though she only gives you an orange rupee, Grandma deserves to be saved.
It's good pocket money and it's a good soup. And Dev5ter has now defeated Calidamus. Just got to enter that warp before getting that treasure shard, please.
Alright, so based on situation that I see, I would put the audio on Chevy because I think he's in the lead until he goes back to Forbidden Woods.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for for him to take the treasure shard so I can put that and then.
Alright. Just saying, because I actually think Cheby's in the lead, surprisingly enough.
Actually, I won't be able to do this because Cheby's audio is not usable, apparently.
Oh, never mind then. Sorry. That means we only get one Mulgara boss theme, not two.
Yeah.
Feels bad.
If you want, we can't reenact the theme later, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, we can beatbox it.
Beatbox, beatbox Delra.
Yeah, you just gotta believe.
I don't believe a lot, man.
Yeah, so yeah, he's going to Earth Temple just like we thought he was.
Yeah. I mean, it's the most logic thing to do now.
Playing Command Melody now for Dev5ter.
Or goes lyric, actually.
Oh, my bad. Where was the Command Melody at then?
The postman on Windfall.
Ah, he hasn't got that yet.
I don't think so.
He's trying to figure out where he needs to go. Okay, looks like he's gonna check Ice Ring, it looks like.
Not a bad choice. We haven't seen that place yet, so it's
No,
very
wait.
interesting for us too.
No, he's going to the Cabana, it looks like.
Oh.
But is he gonna check? Oh, he has the deed. So yeah, he could do the Cabana. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Yeah,
Could do it,
Shep.
but not the fastest way.
No, he has the Skull Hammer, and he has everything he needs to do it faster.
He doesn't have the hook shot to do the second part of the strat.
You're right, my bad.
So he's
But
gonna
what if the
have
hook shot?
to crawl a little, but still, it's in logic.
Yeah, but that's why Chevy skipped it, because he doesn't have the hook shot.
Yep. Who knows, maybe it's one of those Cs where the hook shot is behind the Cabana deed.
Oh, the most annoying thing is I was playing a practice race with my friend, Jarhead, and I literally said, because we don't tell each other things, it's like, when I got an item and I said, man, I wish I had this item earlier. And he's like, what do you mean? It's like, you'll see. And then he gets in, it's like, was that item the hook shot? Was that item the second chest in Cabana? And I'm like, yes.
Another good one I saw in a tournament race was our runners were looking everywhere for bombs, and they were in the one chest in Tower of the God where you can get without having the bombs.
Wait, how do you get it then without bombs?
Without bombs, it's only the floating platform, the floating boxes chest, like the torches. It's the one place you can go in that dungeon without, like in logic, without bombs.
And that's where they were?
Yep.
That's evil.
Yep. I've also seen Vanilla Skullhammer happen in a race.
Yeah, you know what I do with Dev5ter's in? I kill the rats because they get in the way of hitting that switch to the wall.
If you don't get it the first time, the rats are just in the way all the time.
Also, his angle is definitely too far to the left. There we go, he fixed it that time, but earlier he was way too far to the left. His angle is way off. Your angle has to be slightly to the left, slight left, not heavy left. Yeah, that's too far. That's way too far.
That's too much angle.
There we go.
It was on the fine limit for it this time. I kept less angle in it myself.
Alright, let's see what the first chest in Earth Temple is. Gotta pay attention so we don't miss these chests. Okay, he's got the key.
Okay.
Oh, he's got two keys. Oh, he's got two keys
open
already.
the
Never
other
mind.
chest before getting in, I think.
Interesting that both keys were back to back like that.
I know the first key was in the shoe chest.
Yeah, exactly. My bad. Alright, what did this chest have?
I was gonna open that. So.
What did, where is Dev5ter?
Dev5ter got rupees.
Oh, he got rupees. Okay. Whenever you have to crawl, the fastest way is just to go to the place you normally hook shot and then crawl from there.
Oh, their temple big key.
That's good. Doing big key skips is usually not fun, and it takes more setup than it's worth.
Inner temple is definitely not fun.
Yeah, see, that's the fastest But no, the fastest way, you know, is to crawl from there, because that's the hole you jump in normally, right? When you have the hook shot. Or he went the wrong way.
Damn.
Yeah. Okay. So chat, for your listening, the hole he jumped in is where you're supposed to jump in if you have the hook shot, and you go behind the ladder. But when you have to crawl, you jump in the same hole, and then you just crawl, and then I think you crawl to the left after you get to the one. This is the one you end up in, and you go to the. No, that's the wrong one, I think. Oh no,
He's
that's the right.
taking the detour. He's taking the scenic route.
No, that he went to the wrong one. That's the wrong one.
Yeah,
He's
like
going
I
the wrong
said,
way. He's lost.
Very scenic route.
Yeah, he entered the wrong hole. So yeah, Chevy is definitely back in the lead because Dev5ter is losing so much time right now because he got lost in the maze. When he jumped down that hole and got to the place where there were two holes to enter, he entered the wrong one. You're supposed to enter the one that's right by the ladder to get to the second chest.
Yeah, chat, right now the reason you're not seeing the usual skip is because he doesn't have the hook shot.
Yeah. So yeah, he went the wrong way. There, that's the right way, right there.
You wouldn't believe the number of comments we had with people saying wrong hole.
Oh, and it looks like Chevy did that room normally without skipping.
Hookshot wasn't it?
It was. Oh my god, that's the best place for the hookshot to be. That's what I was saying happened to me, my friend. Remember? I just said that. That's so mean.
We both up for it.
This seed is rude.
Yep, that seed is ruder than the one you had before. Having to go out of Forbidden Woods to get a boomerang that serves no purpose.
Well, I just served no.
But this is ruder.
Yeah, well, Chevy has to do the cabana. We know this. So if he knows if he knows where the chest is faster without the hook shot, then that'll save him time.
Yeah, let's hope he remembers how to do this without the hook shot, like we said. Gotta get out those vanilla game knowledge.
Ooh. Alright, so we got Dev5ter taking an alternate approach. He's going to win Temple because he doesn't have the mirror shield, because I forget where the mirror shield was.
Mirror shield, that's a good question, actually. I do not remember that one.
It might have been at Needle Eye.
It's Needle Rock.
Yeah, Needle Rock. Alright, so yeah, because he has the hook shot and Chevy doesn't. So here we have a differing of routes. So this is interesting now. We don't have a copy-paste route. So this seed, Decide Being Evil, is a good seed because it's provided choice to the runners to decide where they want to go versus it being linear and they're both doing the exact same stuff.
It's evil, but entertaining.
Yeah, it's not fun to watch runners do the exact same thing. I will say I'm surprised that we haven't seen a Master Sword yet.
Yeah, that's pretty surprising. Also, doing the Earth Temple without a Master Sword is never fun.
Oh, I'm sure this is good. I'm willing to bet there's a sword upgrade somewhere in here.
Let's hope for Chevy, because Ja'ala without a Master Sword is pain.
Oh yeah, because you need to use soup and quick spin versus soup and just stabbing.
Yep.
Oh, there we go.
Yep, we had it.
I called it. I knew it had to be. The odds were that there was a sword in there. It makes sense. There's probably a sword in Wind Temple. There's probably a sword in Wind Temple too. But so, I think if light arrows are in Wind Temple, that's going to give Dev5ter a big lead, a big comeback though, because that means he'll have them early.
Also, just to clarify a thing about the swords in this game, when you get the Master Sword upgrade, the first one, that's the most damage you're ever gonna do. Like the other swords are just keys.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. You want arrows more than the sword. You want to find arrows more than the sword, because despite having the hero sword being slightly slower, I'd rather have light arrows instantly.
Yeah, light arrows just make comeback failure also.
Light arrows plus soup equals win.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see the crypt. And the crypt has treasure chart. So yeah, he doesn't want that. He doesn't want that. Oh, but Chevy does not have the hook shot, so he has to either kill the mini boss or do the harder leaf pumps.
Yep, you can do a leaf pump to get up there.
It's
I wouldn't
it's
put it past him.
I wouldn't either, but it's pretty freaking precise. And if you
It
miss it
is.
more than 3 or 4 times, you may as well have just killed the boss.
I think
He's
gonna
gonna
get the
kill it.
boss.
He's like, yeah, no, forget that. This isn't a speed run. This is about consistency. I'm not going for a world record. I'm just trying to keep a good time. You know, I respect that.
Yep, it's gonna work. I mean, it's the way the game intends you to do it. So
Or you could, in the vanilla game, just go to Wind Temple first and already have the hook shot.
yep.
Everyone tells me I'm crazy for that. And I'm like, dude, I played this game way too much as a kid. You can go to Wind Temple first. If you only do that and don't activate Medley at all, the car will be there. But people tell me I'm wrong, and I'm like, no, I literally have done it every time I play Wind Waker. I like to have the hook shot.
Yep, it's something you can do, but not a lot of people remember because the game kind of ropes you into going to a temple first.
Yeah, but there is a way to do it, is the point. Anyway, what did that chest have? My stream froze.
It's more like his stream froze. So.
I don't know what he got then. Also has, you forgot to mark it off, but Dev5ter does have the command melody because he's been using it already.
Yeah.
And for some reason, Chubby is deciding to kill these enemies again.
Just has some anger to let off.
Huh?
He's just trying to let his anger flow through him.
I guess. I'm just not sure why he's deciding to kill these enemies again. There's no need to.
It's just Chevy things.
I just don't understand his logic here, that's all.
Yeah. Very good player. A lot of questions in interviews.
Yeah, my first question is, you shouldn't have won this, but you did. How do you feel?
At least phrase it a bit more nicely, but sure.
Yeah. If he wins, that's what I'm saying.
Sugar called it just one coat.
Yeah, a little bit. Okay, so he is opening that shortcut back to the main entrance, but I guess he doesn't know that you can open it without Medley.
Yeah, it's something you can do, but the guy's pretty young. He hasn't played the game as much as we do, I think.
I guess. I don't know. It's just... And I swear, I learn new tricks every day. Like, for example, did you know that even though Linkus is really good at this, until yesterday, he did not know that that Ice Arrows one-shot Godin's Hands and Tower of the Gods?
Yep, that's something you learn, yeah.
That's a randomizer only thing. That's why.
Yep. That's the thing with some of the best runners from like HD and SD. They don't know like all the randomizer strats, so some of the players will beat them for that.
Well, that's why Randomizer is so much fun to watch, because there's some really cool stuff that you never see in a speedrun.
Yeah, like I talked about this with Bob plays anything, and there's actually some glitches in Rando that are exclusive to Rando. It's not just like SD and HD glitches. There's some glitches that are just in this one. Slight differences that if you don't know about, you might get burned with.
Yeah, okay, so Chevy spent all that time opening the shortcut back to the main room, and then still save worked out anyway.
Yeah, I saw this. But at this point,
so,
I'm just saying Chevy logic.
Yeah, it's not good logic, but it's Chevy logic.
He's doing his best.
Oh, I know. I still think he's probably in the lead despite that. Being able to do Forbidden Woods all in one go and then not having to go back there is a big deal.
Well, he doesn't know he doesn't need to go back yet.
I know,
so
but I'm assuming that... But yeah, well, we're assuming that's the game.
For him. And an orange rupee.
Either the light arrows or a sword is probably going to be in Wind Temple. Wind Temple always has a sword for me every time it's in Logic. Hey look, they're both playing the song at the same time.
It's not the same song, but still.
It's funny. They're both doing a song stone at the same time.
Let that sink in.
Convenient. I still don't know what Chevy got from that from the mid boss chest.
I'm not even sure he picked it up.
No, he opened the chest. His stream just froze when he opened the chest.
That's true.
Next time he menus, well, his sword isn't bigger, so it's not the sword. He doesn't have light arrows that I can see, so he probably got nothing good. It's safe to assume it was bad.
You got a pat on the back.
Oh, sword upgrade.
Sword.
Alright. Now kill all the floor master. This room just takes forever because these guys have a lot of health.
Yeah, if you take the soup, it's 2 hits, I think.
Yeah, I usually soup this room just because I don't like floor masters. It takes too long.
Soup, or if you don't have the master sword, I would recommend light arrows if you have them.
Oh, light arrows are faster than even soup sword because just light arrows just one-shot them.
Actually, there's the light arrows take some time to reload between shots, so it's faster to do the soup. Weirdly enough.
Huh.
But just a bit faster, so it loses that edge if you don't have the master sword.
Fair.
So yeah, if you have the master sword, it's faster to do the soup. If you don't, it's faster to do the light arrows.
Oh wait, that chest had to have a key no matter what. Never mind.
Yep, it's what's confirmed. It was as the legend foretold.
Was this Pictobox upgraded when he menued?
That's a good
That's the only thing.
question.
He doesn't have any new items. The only thing he could have got would be upgraded Pictobox possibly. That's it.
That would make sense.
I couldn't tell. It just was so quick. He'll probably pause again real quick any second now. Because I didn't see any other items when he paused.
We're in those 2 dungeons that take a lot of switching of items, so we might see it.
Alright, big key chest sucks for Wind Temple. Now to see the Cyclone chest.
Yep. And he's gonna backflip into it.
Oh, that's the fastest way.
Yep, it's the fastest way. But not everyone remembers that.
And a bonk from Medley because you threw it too far away. You gotta be a lot closer than that.
He's just believing she's better at flying than...
Oh, I forgot to check when he menued there. Whoops. Yeah, pay attention.
Yep. Concentration mode.
Well, the only thing he could have is the Pictobox upgrade, that's it.
So the upgrade will be in Wind Temple. So we know where our 3 swords are.
Yep, okay. Yeah, so the last sword is in the Cyclone room.
Yep.
So, if Chevy does what I think he's going to do, he's probably going to save Wind Temple for last and gamble on Forbidden Woods not having anything. So, what I would expect him to do, which means is this is going to give him a big chance because that means that last sword being there. If he finds light arrows outside of Wind Temple, if they're not in Wind Temple, then he will be in go mode from there, and then he could skip Wind Temple.
Yeah, so right now it's pretty important to watch what Dev5ter is doing. So because if he finds light arrows in Wind Temple, it means Chevy will have to find them too.
Yep, but
otherwise,
if not, then
he's gonna
Chevy.
be able to just go mode.
Yep. I mean, opening that is one thing, but opening the bottom is what takes forever, and nobody wants to do that.
Yeah, Chevy also needs to do the cabinet.
Yeah, because the hook.
Yeah, the evil hook shot is there.
Oh yeah. Alright, let's see when he menus if it's the picture box or not. I don't think it is, but you never know. It's kind of hard to tell because it just adds the little lens to it.
And it just
The
has
little,
flash.
yeah, the little flash thing. And let's see what his setup for the mirror room is.
It depends on what he wants to do, but
Oh, he has the boss key, and I think he already has the map and that. He didn't. Did he not open the pot?
it didn't open the pot.
That's
Oh,
gonna be a time loss getting back to the big key room, getting back to the boss chest room. And he did not move the statue before throwing medley, before using medley. That's another time loss for having to do the command medley more than once. And,
yeah, we're in the realm of small time loss still, but
oh yeah, because you're supposed to move that statue first.
unless he's doing it a little different, some others will do that trick where you just like unlock everything at once.
Nope, he's doing the whole puzzle. He's planning on doing the puzzle.
Okay, so what's this Dev Star gonna do?
Light arrows. That means well, I mean, you can still skip through the floor because that's still faster than taking a car around. I think Devster's going to do that too, but that means you still have to use Makar to activate the fan to go to the top.
Gonna be a bit annoying. So Chevy's stream is choppy.
Yeah, it is. It's getting choppy. So I don't know what he got out of that last chest.
That's a very good question. And when
Because there we go. Okay, so now Devster's still gonna check everything because he's there earlier. It's not his last dungeon, so he has to check everything because he doesn't know.
Yep,
He doesn't know. Well, because he doesn't know. I don't. Well, based on the fact that combining the items between the two, there is nothing in Wind Temple left for him at all. But he doesn't know that, so he's still gonna check.
Yeah.
But we know. But we know that there's nothing left for them.
Yeah, we're still gonna enjoy him. Enjoy seeing him like do his tricks.
Yep.
Because let's be honest, he's anything but a bad player. Bomb, Dester. Bomb. Yay! I've seen so many players just forget to bomb here.
You can also try to do a one-frame jump slash too.
Not the best thing to do.
Well, you can try to do both, is the point, because the bomb can hit you off.
Doing both is good, but not doing the bomb is just not the best. So believe he failed, so. So, fun thing, when you fall down, the fastest thing is to get caught by Fall Master, and then just come back. Even if you're not confident in your bomb jump, you can always break the second time from the left and have a free room with no monsters next.
Exactly. Yeah. So he thinks he's doing the entire mirror puzzle.
Yep, does look like it.
Yeah, so we're gonna that's gonna be another thing Paul mentioned. I'm gonna ask him if he doesn't know mirror room strat.
I mean, you can just assume at this point, but
Well, I know that's what I'm saying. I mean, the strat I use is literally on the Zelda Speedruns website.
Yeah, maybe just link that to him in private. That
yeah, I guess. Like, he knows a lot of things, but then there's a lot of things he doesn't seem to know.
Yeah, like I said, I do believe he's a pretty young player, maybe like 16, if I remember. So he
Well, that's
hasn't
always
grown.
good.
Yep,
And he was a
so-
little baby when this game came out then.
Yep, that's exactly what I meant. Like, he hasn't played this as much as some older players. And there's only so much that you can try every time you do a run, so
Yeah.
going for the things you know the most is always the best thing in a race. So
Oh yeah, it's better to do it vanilla than try to do a trick and then fail it 100 times.
And an octo chart for Dev5ter.
Well, remember, we already know that all these chest Dev5ter's checking are useless, but he doesn't, so he has to check them.
Yeah, I'm just hoping for pieces of arts for him.
Whenever I get junk chests, I hope heart.
Yeah, art is the best thing to get as junk.
Yeah, because extra life, the best thing to get as junk is double magic, by far.
True. Or another thing that's nice when you're like learning the game is to get as garbage is the hero's charm, because it tells you about the energy of enemies, and you learn a lot
Oh yeah.
from this.
And the second best thing, and then the third best thing would be to get the hurricane spin, because that makes Jahala trivial.
Also, I love hurricane spin because the model for it is the same thing as the swords.
Yeah.
They just scroll.
Yeah, it's a troll. But getting hurricane spin is really nice to get whenever for Jahala, because it just makes that boss fight. Yeah, it's even faster than throwing bombs, because you just charge it up and go, wee, done.
Yeah. Bombs are always a good thing to have though when you fight Jahala.
Yeah, but I don't think you can even do Earth Temple that well with it. You can do it without bombs, but most people wouldn't.
It's not the most fun experience. And the compass and the treasure chart. So gotta say, very nice for Dev5ter to have those light arrows in those Wiz fights. It's always a shame to not have them.
Oh yeah, that's a comfort right there. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. Actually, it's hard to say who's in the lead now. Because Dev5ter has light arrows,
The light
and
arrows
Chevy took it.
will help him.
And here's the thing. I was putting Chevy back in the lead, but now I could say Dev5ter's in the lead if he knows how to skip the mirror, do a faster mirror room than Chevy did.
That's true. But also, we didn't get anything good from that part, so if he decides to just skip it...
So Dev5ter does an alternate way of skipping the getting under the fan by using a hook shot clip.
Yeah,
I usually just prefer to do the roll clip myself, but...
It's personal preferences at this point.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, like
Light arrows. Light arrows do not work on those guys.
Yeah, that's a particularity from this version of the game, Randomizer. It's been patched by Lago, because if you killed the head, but you killed the legs without the head and then killed the head, the body will still have and soft lock you.
Yep. So he removed the ability to do that at all. In the vanilla game, you can soft lock yourself, but...
Yeah, Lago is trying to help us not soft lock so often.
Yeah, but the only place that you could find Stalfos after having the light arrows is if you go is in Savage Labyrinth.
Yeah, in the vanilla game, that's
the only place. No, that's the only way. You have to literally intentionally try to soft lock your game.
Actually, I'm thinking about it, but you have to go back to that place. Like, you have been there before.
Yeah, but
the light arrows.
Yeah, but you didn't go to 450 necessarily, and there are Stalfos between 30 and 50, I believe.
Oh, true. I forgot how useless those last 20 rooms are.
Yeah, so there you go. There's a new speedrun percent category, soft lock percent.
Soft lock percent. Dude,
Yeah, soft lock percent. Do the in-game vanilla soft lock.
dude.
That's a speedrun category now, calling it.
You could just soft lock yourself with chest storage.
No, glitchless soft lock percent.
Oh, now that's just too long.
Okay, no, you can use glitches except for the soft lock part. You have to vanilla soft lock, but you can use glitches to get there faster. How about that?
Maybe.
I've seen some really dumb speedrun categories, okay? Have you seen the meme category in DK64?
I haven't seen that one.
No, there's a speedrun category in DK64 called Go Home and Die percent.
Oh, that's a good one.
It's like go home and kill yourself. It's called like Go Home and Kill Yourself.
That's pretty mean.
Like it's a glitch. Like if there's a glitch or something, I don't know how you do it, but it's like a glitch that once you get a certain item, you can go to your house and you can like literally commit suicide in the house or something, in your own house. So that's literally a speedrun category. Yeah. Well, anyway, back to the game. Dev5ter is heading to the boss. Let's see how quickly he already got the leaf skip, which is good. And Shebby is finished with Jahala.
He finishes day with Jahala.
And oh no, it looks like Shebby might be giving up his lead. He's going to Forest Haven.
Maybe he's doing Ice Ring.
Oh wait, you're right. He could be doing Ice Ring. Let's see.
He's getting
Cabana. He's doing Cabana. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, that's required. He needs to do that for the hook shot. So okay, here, still in this.
Yep, he is doing the right thing.
Yeah, because I need him to not go to Forest Haven to stay in this race.
Yeah, that's pretty much his only chance after wasting so much time in the RC.
Alright, anyway, let's go for the good music time. Good music.
Yeah, they're just not commenting this.
I'll only comment if he gets an air snipe. You gotta love how the game prioritizes targeting those little things versus the tongue.
Yeah, the game knows you're gonna skip this. Or at least try.
It knows what you want, so it's like, no.
Yeah, it kind of brings me back to like playing Ocarina of Time. I was always telling my friends that the biggest boss of that game was just fighting the camera.
Wouldn't surprise me. Alright, so do you think he's gonna get an air snipe or not?
Maybe, but I don't think I've seen him do.
That's probably one of my favorite SD exclusive tricks right there.
I was gonna try.
Oh, I always try it. It's just so cool to get. Oh, he missed. Darn.
Yeah, I think the hookshot tried to block something else right before.
Oh yeah, no. The worst thing that could happen is one of the little Mogera babies can literally jump right when you get the air snipe. It could jump in between you and the mouth, and you'll grab it instead, and then you get eaten.
And Shibby is looking for his way right now.
Oh, is he getting lost in the maze too?
He's going to the right place.
Looks like he's going the right. Yeah, he's going the right way the first time.
The game had 2 seconds to find the right place, but he found it.
He did it faster than Dev5ter did.
That's something.
Yep, because you're supposed to jump in there, go through the hole, then go through the one that's closest to the ladder, and then go through the only one after that.
Let's be honest, we're still very far from the vanilla way.
Yeah, that's well vanilla. Most people get that chest first because they don't skip with the hammer.
Yeah, you're supposed to get that chest first. It's
But
for the first required reason, so...
yeah, but I know most people because they just check them both off on the tracker when they go. They check off the Triforce chart chest first because even though it's not in logic, everyone gets that one first.
Yep. And it's now 6-6 as far as Triforce shards go.
Yep. Got my clothes. Good night. Alright, so let's see where they're gonna go next.
Chevy's gonna trade his Townflower now.
Didn't Dev5ter already do that?
Dev5ter already did that. I can't remember what was.
It might have been Iron
No.
Boots. It might have been the Iron Boots.
No, I remember what it was right now. It's the Tingo Rupee.
Oh, that's right.
That beautiful piece of money.
So where is... Okay, I don't know where Dev5ter's going.
Going back for Second Fortress, I believe.
I guess, but he went to the wrong warp then. If he's going back to Forsaken Fortress, he went to...
Let's just say he took the scenic route.
Well, I guess he realized he made the wrong warp, and it would be faster just to sail from there than to warp again.
Yeah, maybe. And what is Baito gonna give us today? A treasure chart. Yeah, Iron Boots
Ripperoni.
Iron Boots are the invisible chest on Windfall. Thank you, chat. You're better than me at tracking.
Well, tracking and remembering are two different things.
Yeah, two wildly different things.
And Chubby's gonna be getting those pretty soon anyway. This is still looking to be like a 2.5 hour seed, probably one of the longer ones at best.
I think that's gonna be a 2.5 hours.
Minimum.
Let's believe in them. It's a maximum.
Yeah, it would be better. Because I would like to do a practice run tonight myself after this is over. So we'll have to see.
I'd love to sleep before having to teach at 9 a.m.
That too.
It's always a good thing.
Okay, so Chevy's gonna go ahead. Yep. Okay. So, oh, by the way, for whatever reason, this Phantom Ganon, you cannot use light arrows on him. It just misses.
But you can play tennis with him.
He messed up, so he's drinking Pursuit.
And Chevy got
He's
his
too close. Yep.
And it's time for one temple.
Yep, that's where he's going just because he found those. He changed his route on the fly. Trying to think. Okay, so most people, I'm just saying because, okay, so this is working out well for Chevy, okay, because most people, this is Chevy logic actually, because most people would probably go ahead and do Forsaken Fortress because it's fast and there's a couple items there. So then you could go mode Wind Temple. But because of this, he go into Wind Temple now instead. He's going to be in full go mode because he's going to get the last sword and light arrows here. So he's going to be go mode and not even have to do anything in Forsaken Fortress besides go straight to the boss.
Yeah, he's just going to go straight to Emerald King.
Yeah, so this is actually going to work out very well for him.
We might even see him do a couple glitches to get there, but I'm not sure knows them.
Even if you do, it's not that much faster. If you don't have to check any chests, just to run straight to Helmrock really doesn't take that long.
No, it's not that long. But
I mean, it's
I'm
probably
always...
it's slightly faster to get chest storage. No, because it's slightly faster to get chest storage off the chest that Phantom Ganon drops, but it's not that much faster.
It's not that much faster, but it's always nice to see.
It's swag points for sure.
Also, at some point with time optimization, like doing those small time saves becomes the only thing you can do to save time at all.
Alright, so based on the circumstances, since Chevy's going to end up becoming... he's going to be in go mode from Wind Temple, I would put him in a definite lead. Whereas Dev5ter is not going to be go mode and until he gets to Earth Temple, even though the first Master Sword, the sword upgrade in Wind Temple is fairly early in Earth Temple, I believe.
It's pretty early.
He will be in go mode there, but Earth Temple does not have near as many super fast skips compared to Wind Temple.
Yeah,
Whereas Wind Temple, Earth Temple is a bit slower.
Earth Temple
in terms of skips.
Is kind of almost vanilla in a way.
Yeah, you don't really because you don't. There's less chests to check. Like Earth Temple is faster when you have to check everything, but slower slower when you're in go mode. Okay, and the real question is, I'm assuming both of them going to do it. I haven't seen someone fight Helmrock Vanilla yet, but I'm assuming they're both going to use storage, and because they both already did the storage at the beginning of the game, so I'm assuming they're both going to do that to skip Helmrock because no one wants to fight that RNG mess. Helmrock is too much RNG Vanilla. You don't want to deal with that. He can decide to fly for like literally 5 minutes and never land if he wants to.
Yeah, I got very lucky one time in practice scene with friends. Like I messed up my storage and I had to fight him vanilla, and he just landed the whole time. So it was pretty much just as fast.
I don't know why Chevy's opting to kill this guy. You can just not kill him and just fly Makar up there because he only summons Keese, and Keese can't catch Makar.
Maybe he just wants to be on the safe side. Who knows?
Fair enough.
I mean, it's just 10 seconds to kill that guy, and it's just safe.
Alright, so he's gonna dupe the soup and then go fight Helmrock.
Yeah, fight might be a big word.
Yeah, I guess. Smash his face in. Smash his face in would be better.
Smash his face in a room full of water.
That's no longer has water because it all gets magically deleted whenever the cutscene plays.
The drains on that place are fantastic.
Yeah, they're pretty quick.
The nice French drains.
Also, you have to realize how evil the Forsaken Fortress is, because like the prison's at the bottom, so Ganon could literally torture you by just starting to fill up the room with water if he wanted to, and just be like, I'm gonna just drown you in this prison cell and you can't escape. That's like actually maniacally evil if you think about it, because drowning is like one of the most painful deaths. Yeah, no, that's like actually one of the most painful ways to die is drowning.
Don't know why, but that's the one thing that just happened in my head right now. But I remember in an episode of a show about weird deaths, and it was about a guy that drowned into his cat's water bowl.
That sounds very hard to do, but all right. Oh, look, he got storage pretty quick there.
Yep. With the magnificent lower Link voice. Guess Fado just has Link's voice. But deeper. It's Link after puberty.
Yep. I don't know what Chevy. I mean, the big key chest didn't have anything, I don't think, so I don't know what he's planning on doing. Oh, okay, no, he's going back from a car. Okay.
Yeah, I think he just didn't think about what
Yeah,
that
he did
one
that a
was
little slow.
exactly.
Yeah, that just confused me. Okay, so Dev5ter is looking for Helmrock and hoping he did soft lock. Okay, he's good. Helmrock is a good boy. He's gonna
Yeah,
come
good.
over and just come over and get his face smashed in, like a good boy.
To be fair, Dev5ter used the setup most people use, which it's pretty hard to get soft lock when you use it.
Yeah, but
Just
you know, Helmrock can always be evil. Helmrock can just randomly decide to be evil if he wants.
Yep. That's why you should always save when you enter his room.
Well, you can save after you get soft locked, and you'll be fine. I've had a bit soft locked. I was like, oh, I'm soft locked. Save warp and just reset the fight.
And he did it.
Yep. He even put on soup to make sure he died faster. So I mean, he's technically has his 7th star before Chevy does, but as I said, Chevy's going to be in go mode and probably skip the rest of Wind Temple. And Forsaken Fortress is a lot faster than Earth Temple. So I would probably have to give the edge to Chevy right now, which after doing DRC out of logic is a pretty big comeback for him.
Yeah, he did a lot of good gambles for some reason.
He did a lot of good gambles, and Dev5ter made some routing mistakes. And
Not the biggest mistakes too, so it's pretty much just on execution and gambles that win.
yeah, so far.
And Dev5ter is now warping to outset, so he's going to our temple for sure.
Well, yeah, that's the only thing left. He's in go mode from Earth Temple.
Yep, he is.
But the only thing is, I just feel like Chevy's go mode is going to be faster than his, possibly.
Well,
Where was the big
let's
key
see.
for Earth Temple? Well, where was the big key for Earth Temple?
It was pretty much at the beginning, I remember.
Okay, well, I mean, if
It was a bit deeper. It was a bit deeper than the beginning, but still.
I don't know, this could actually be a lot closer than I think now, because I mean, Chevy still has to get into go mode, which he's about to.
Yeah,
And
also,
then still do FF. And Dev5ter, if he has a really quick Earth Temple,
the one thing I was expecting just happened. There's a lot of overworld locations left, and
oh
Dev5ter
no.
decided to go to one. So
See,
yeah,
in
that's
this,
one thing that can happen.
that's bad actually for him. Because here's the thing: if he had gone straight to Earth Temple, that would have been better. Because here's the thing: here is actually the flaw in his logic. You have light arrows. That means do dungeons, because you don't need that extra sword. That doesn't do anything for you. You're better off doing something that's required and hoping you find it there.
Yeah, but
I can understand. Yeah, I can understand checking overworld if you don't have light arrows.
Dude, give me a second.
What?
He doesn't have mirror shield.
Oh, you're right. Where was the mirror shield? Oh, it was at.
Mirror shield is in Needle Rock.
Oh, okay. So if he had gone there first, I apologize. You're right.
Yeah.
So this is a waste of time. And did Chevy even do Diamond Step, or did he gamble on not going there?
He didn't do Diamond Step.
Oh yeah, because he only just got the hook shot and didn't go there. And when he's gonna get go mode from the Armos chest from doing the Armos room. That's where the light arrows are. Oh, except he's gonna take a.
Funny thing about Diamond Step, you can actually do Diamond Step early in the game if you want.
If you're a madman, yes, you can.
Yeah,
I know how to do it. I've seen it. I just think I just don't want to do it.
If you want to see someone crazy enough to do it, just watch a run with Trog in it. I swear he always does it.
It's super epic swag points for sure.
I mean, at this level of play, it's a pretty good gamble because it doesn't take him a while, a lot to do, like a lot of time. So it becomes a good gamble for some reason.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Devster is gonna go in that corner. That corner just doesn't have a floor, so if you want to go a little bit out of bounds, it's the best place to do it if you don't know what you're doing.
Yep.
And a yellow Yopi.
Well, we already knew Diamond Step had nothing based on what the items they have, but they didn't. Okay, so well, Devster's gonna go. Okay, so Devster's gonna go straight to Needle Rock and get his Mirror Shield now.
At least we hope, because he could still go for another place.
I feel like he's gonna go to Needle Rock just because it's directly north of where he is and it's faster.
Yeah, that would make sense, but with warps, you never know. Like, he could go to Fire Mountain, Ice Ring.
Nah, I don't expect him to do that. I think he's gonna go straight north. Oh, never mind. That's a mistake, and that's going to Great Fish is faster to get to Needle Rock.
That's the beauty of Rando. Even if it's a mistake in the eyes of the commentator, you don't know it as a player. So.
Yep, this. Well, even as a player, I know in the eyes of a commentator, we know knowledge he doesn't. But in this situation, he should have gone to Needle Rock because he was already there.
Pretty much
That's
there,
all.
yeah.
So that changes things. So I actually think Devster could have been in the lead slightly, but now I'm pretty sure Chevy's solidly in the lead.
Well, there's one thing Dev5ter is the lead for right now. Oh, not even. I was gonna say rupees, but
He bought the Tingle chart.
yeah.
Even though I feel like that should just be in logic just to require a little bit more rupees. That's not an extreme amount to require. Most of the time you're gonna have it anyway.
Yeah, I'm also pushing for this.
It's just one chest, and it's 200 rupees. That's not a big deal. Most of the time, people are going to find a silver rupee.
I'm the kind of madman that's pushing for the Tingle statues being in logic, so...
Okay, well, that's probably too much.
No, man, it's fine. The Tingle chest should at least be, so every dungeon is a double dip. If you didn't notice yet, I'm evil.
Oh yeah, but being evil's fun.
Okay, Shabby. Are you even gonna get out of bounds? Oh, he did the thing. Oh no, he left another one.
Well, he had already spawned the chest. It's already spawned.
Yeah, I don't know why he took the time to break all them.
To break them again.
Oh, the all-purpose bait!
Oh boy, I bet he's so happy he went here. Oh wait, why did? Oh wait, never mind.
That just is logic.
Yeah, no, it should be in logic, but it's not.
Not, just not.
It should be because it's a free chest. There's no reason for it not to be.
Yeah, the only reason is the way the flags work right now. It's just that.
Oh, I understand. Well, I know. I'm just saying. I just don't think there's a reason. Oh, and he got greedy instead of just jumping across the ice, and that cost him more time.
Mm-hmm. Also, I gotta say, like, in the player's perspective, it's gonna be really, really cold for the character to fall into some ice cold water.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that water doesn't drain your hearts like it would in other games for swimming in ice water.
Yeah, Link is just too good for this.
Well, you know what I kind of hope is I kind of low-key hope they port Wind Waker HD to the Switch, just because then I can have it on my Switch and I would buy it again. But I low-key hope if they do that, they actually like add a superhero mode so the game's actually really, really hard.
Oh, you mean a real hero mode?
Yeah, a real hero mode, because let's be frank, the Wind Waker's always been too easy. Useless, but cool to have.
Yep.
The only problem is he might. Yeah, but the only problem is he might waste. The only problem is he might waste more time. And Chevy is losing even more time in Wind Temple because he couldn't seem to get up to where the Armo statue is to get. Oh wait, he already got his light arrows, so I don't know why he's going back up there.
Maybe he wants to go do the 7 Armos chest.
Isn't that where light arrows was?
Or maybe he wants to go to the chest that's just chilling at the top.
No, he already got that. I'm not sure what he's doing, because the Master Sword, the last sword he needs, if he already got his light arrows, which I missed, but he already has them.
He's having
is
fun.
well, the only chest he's missing is the chest in the Cyclone's room, and that's where the Master Sword is, and then he's in go mode. But he hasn't got there yet.
I think you can open the big key chest too.
No, I think he already did that. Or maybe not. Oh no, don't tell me he's doing this vanilla. Oh no. Oh no, he's doing this vanilla. He doesn't know how to skip underneath Wind Temple.
Yeah, it still has a chance, I think.
Oh no, if that's big. This is a 3 to 4 minute delay easily right here. Never mind. I actually think Dev5ter might be back in the lead again.
I wouldn't say that, because Dev5ter could still try a lot of overworld locations.
Nope, he's going to Greyfish. He's doing Needle Rock now. He's out of overworld locations, dude. I think Needle Rock is his last one.
No, he also had Fire Mountain left.
Oh, that's right. But he's guessing right now.
Also, when he's gonna get the Mirror Shield, he might do Angular, so...
Oh, that is true. Angular had nothing.
I mean, I
don't
totally
know,
understand why someone will do Angular, but...
Well, here's the thing, though. The logic thing is to do the dungeon because he has light arrows. The second he gets the Mirror Shield, I would go straight there because you have light arrows already. The only reason I would go to Angular is if I didn't have light arrows because they always help to have before dungeons. That's
a fair
why.
point. But...
That's the way I do it. Is like if I don't have the arrows, I might check more overworld. But if the only thing I'm missing is a sword, then I'm going to the dungeon. 100%. And every time I've done that, the dungeons had the sword I needed. So.
But in general, yeah. But it's Rando, you never really know what's gonna happen. Like, Angular could have a Master Sword, for all they know.
Exactly. Exactly, but like my reasoning is since the extra swords are just keys, then you don't really need them. So you have to do the dungeon no matter what anyway.
Yep, but that's the beauty of Rando. Like, every player has their own
Their own
way
route.
to think about the game. So yeah, we're just along for the ride. Just.
Well, let's see what he does once he gets his Mirror Shield. Let's see if he goes straight to Earth Temple or not.
That's a strange way to get that torch, but okay. And meanwhile, Chevy is making Forest great again.
Well, this is just like a 5-minute time loss to go out of the way like this.
Well, let's be honest. Since it's required in vanilla in the game, I wouldn't call it time loss. I would call it I missed time save.
Okay,
Which
fair
is pretty
enough.
much the same. But bear with me. With the vanilla logic, it's the way it's going. It's just a shame that part of the dungeon just has nothing in it.
Yeah, if it had like one chest, then I would understand. That'd make me feel better about doing it whenever I've done it before. But now that you know how to like do a skip, it's like, wait, why would I ever do this?
Yeah, that's a fair point. Maybe if you're doing a glitchless run with some pretty casual friend, just be gentle with them.
Casualist Rando just sounds like a good way to do a run that takes 3 to 4 hours.
Honestly, it's not that much longer.
It can be. It can be if you get an evil seed. That's what I meant.
Yeah, with an evil seed, like the only reason, like even with an evil seed, the only reason that it should take more than 4 hours is if you're not very good at the game. So.
True.
And Shibi's doing the second fastest strat for that room. They're doing it in reverse. It's pretty fast too. And depending from what side you go in, it's the fastest.
Alright, so yeah, Dev5ter went straight to Earth Temple with the Mirror Shield, so...
Yeah.
Okay, so Chevy is now in go mode because he's getting his Master Sword right now. And Dev5ter, okay, so now it's pretty much a race to finish each dungeon in Hyrule, so both sides have made some pretty big mistakes, and because of that, they've effectively canceled each other out.
Let's be nice. Instead of saying mistakes, we're gonna say happy little accidents.
Okay, sure, I'm sorry.
Just because it's fun to watch people play Wind Waker, and that's the only
Yes.
reason I'm gonna give. More Wind Waker is better.
Well, a closer race is better. That as well.
Yep, that's always the best thing. Otherwise, you have commentators waiting for an hour and a half.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate when you get someone that's like a top level runner versus someone that's still new.
Yeah, gotta say, the one guy I was thinking about right now did improve a lot since that race in a very short time.
Who?
Scary Olive.
Oh yeah, he's the one I watched in the last one. He lost, but yeah, he only lost for like 30 minutes, so it was definitely better. And and Recolt is a really skilled player. He knew how to do almost every trick.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. Give Scary Olive like until next tournament, and it's gonna be scary for real. I did a bit of a background check before his race last time, and he's a top player in the French part of A Link to the Past, so he's used to learning bad tricks. Because A Link to the Past tricks are never fun to pull off.
Yeah, I can believe that.
Pixel perfect things at every turns.
I also think the Link to the Past Rando has a little bit more RNG involved with it, though.
Yeah, it definitely does. But it's a good amount of RNG, I think. It keeps the game healthy. Like, it's not always the best player that's gonna win. It's the one that makes the best gambles and is pretty good at game too.
Whereas this has a slight imbalance on skill versus RNG, but this should add just a teeny bit of RNG, which then at the same time add a bit more skill because then skips would matter more. But
Yeah.
this rando, the rules are right now are very, very good.
Yeah, it's definitely better than the rules we had at the last tournament. I don't know if you watched that one, but
Oh, I know about that one. It's where if the last tournament would be where Chevy made a good decision by doing DRC because he didn't know if that was in logic or not.
that's the beauty of it. It was beautiful in a messed up way.
Well, yeah, in a messed up way, everything Chevy did there could have been good, and then Goma could have had a Triforce piece, and the rest of the dungeon could have had nothing. That's entirely possible too.
Also, Chevy is about done with Wind Temple.
Yeah, let's see how. Yeah, so I mean, this is going to come down to very close.
It's gonna come down to how fast Chevy can do Forsaken Fortress, I think.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. He hasn't done it yet. Yeah, but as soon as Dev5ter gets that big key, as soon as Dev5ter gets that Master Sword upgrade, then he's in go mode, and then he just has to get that other small key, and he's gonna skip the mirror room entirely because there was nothing in there.
Yeah.
I don't think there was anything in the mirror room that mattered, if I remember correctly.
One thing
because because the Master Sword was in the Floor Master room.
Yeah, I do believe that was it. Also, one thing I think is gonna matter a lot, since the race is getting pretty close like that, is how good they are at Puppet Ganon.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. I'll be honest, my snipes with Puppet Ganon's pretty bad.
Yep. When you're not confident in your snipes, it's not a bad thing to use.
If you don't think you're good at getting the snipes, it's probably a lot faster just to immediately boomerang the tail instead.
Yeah. weird thing is, I'm overall a pretty bad player, but for some reason the snipes I can get. It's weird. Not everyone is good at the same things. And more little blobs. So, fun fact, when I learned that those blobs are called shoes, and then I saw the yellow electric one, I start to call them Pikachus for some reason.
Those guys are obnoxious in the Tower of the Gods, I'll tell you that.
They are, especially if you don't have boomerang or a bow. They're just there, and you can't do shit.
Yeah, when I play the randomizer, there are a lot of enemies that if I have the bow, I'm just like, you know what, screw it, you're dead. I'm not dealing with you.
If you can dodge them, it's always the fastest way, but if you can't, you're just...
If you have the bow, I'll take a half-second time loss and just shoot them.
It's just good for your mind.
Alright, so right now we got Chevy on good boss music.
Yep. It's a shame.
Oh, and Dev5ter's going to be able to skip Stalfos because he has the hook shot. Even though there's nothing useful in there at all, he already has the boss key. If he knew that he didn't have to do any of this, he would. Doing all this right now is a complete waste of time, but he doesn't know that. So he's going to do these 3 checks, and then he's going to leave and go down to the basement, and he'll find the Master Sword down there.
No, the Master Sword is actually in that floor.
Yeah, it's in the wall. No, it's in the Wallmaster room.
No, I believe it's in the room, like, right before the Stalfos mini-boss.
No, it's not. That was the treasure chart.
You're sure, man?
No, I am. He got it. The Master Sword upgrade is in the Wallmaster room.
Okay, I'm gonna believe you.
And no, in Syria, no. There's not. There's only one Master Sword upgrade in ET. The other one was in Wind Temple. Because they had the Master Sword.
I think she did. The chat's counting the Master Sword as an upgrade right now.
Yeah, but it wasn't in Earth Temple. There's only one sword upgrade in Earth Temple.
No, there's 2, man.
The Chevy skipped that check in the coffin room.
Still pretty sure it is too. Because the one I remember is there.
Anyway, so that chest is nothing. After he kills these enemies using the light arrows, assuming
you remember.
Wait, he actually took the time to use Medley to break that? Okay, neither of these people know that you don't need Medley in this room. Okay, that's fine. Then again, to be fair, I didn't know that until about a week ago, so...
Yeah, let's not just assume everyone know
that. Chevy not getting any of the air snipes.
Also, just for the records, Dev5ter just got a sword here, so I was right.
No, yeah, he got 1 sword here, yeah. He did not get a 2nd sword. See, there's a treasure chart, like I said.
Yeah, but that's not the room I meant. And he's fighting the Redas.
Yep, he messed up.
It's alright. Leaf pumping isn't always the easiest thing to do.
The last Master Sword is in the Floor Master room anyway.
That makes sense.
It's not the killing the Floor Master, so that's actually good for Dev5ter, because once he realizes that he should know that he doesn't need to kill the Floor Masters.
Yeah. Also, I don't know how, but the Triforce Shard was actually on the warp, so that's pretty annoying.
But he got it still, right?
Yeah, it was on the warp, so he just used his boomerang.
That don't think I've seen that happen before. That's seems a bit of that seems annoying.
Yeah, technically in logic, so yeah. That would be just bad if you didn't have a boomerang.
And as I said, yeah, Dev5ter's skipping the mini boss room.
At least trying. I have to change your angle there, man.
I don't know why he decided to walk over there, but he can just do it from the front. It's a lot faster.
I don't know why he's not aiming for the one that's closer to it, also. And he's out. But now there's one thing that won't die, and it's that mini boss music.
Hey man, skipping mini boss music is fun. Although it doesn't last very long in Earth Temple because the Song Stone removes it.
Yep, it's just there.
Alright, so now it's a race. It's a race to see who can finish Earth Temple or Forsaken Fortress first. Chevy's in full go mode, so we'll see what he does. I mean, I think, technically, you need to kill Phantom Ganon no matter what, but he probably will just ignore the chest because he doesn't need anything. Okay, setting the wind to favor what he wants something.
Yeah, I think his new favor is fly later. And he's going for Phantom Ganon the first.
He's required in order to get to the Helm Rock, technically. I think, at least in logic, he is.
He's playing a proper round of tennis with him.
Well, you don't well, I mean, if you get lucky, you only have to do tennis once, and then he spawns behind you twice.
It just teleports behind you.
Nani?
So that's one thing in Forsaken Fortress done. Only needs to go to Helm Rock now. Yep, he's getting this chest just for storage.
Yeah, so he's doing the storage way to get up there to save like 10-15 seconds.
That wasn't first try, but very close to it.
Well, and you need to do it pretty quickly because this does save time, but it's the amount of time it saves is pretty limited.
So now we're just gonna climb the walls. Just say that was Final Link. And Dev5ter is now in go mode. Both of the runners are now in go mode. So Dev5ter is taking the time to win the suit. Maybe he's gonna clear those 4 masters after all.
Well, he shouldn't.
He shouldn't, but if he wants to play it, why not?
Realize that he's in full go mode. He already has the big key, so he doesn't need anything else. But the real thing is if he wastes the time going to the mirror room, then that could spell curtains for him because it's literally come down to boss versus boss right now, and it depends on how quick it takes for Chevy to. Oh, he got captured. That's good. Don't go back down there. That's probably faster.
Maybe not the fastest. Maybe not as fast as just leaving the room regularly, but still.
Well, maybe he won't go back. If he goes back down there, that's going to be really bad for him. But if he doesn't, then that'll be good.
Yeah, if he does, it's going to cost him the race, I believe.
Oh, easily.
Unless Chevy is way worse than I think at Puppet Ganon. And I don't think he is.
No, he's going back down there. Dev5ter, don't do that. That chest, you don't need that chest. You're in go mode, dude.
Dev5ter, go mode. Also, you have soup right now. It's faster with the sword for some reason.
You're just. This is a mistake. You don't need to be killing these guys.
Oh, he's missing a small key. Yeah.
Oh wait, did this chest have a small key? I forgot.
Yeah, it
Oh.
does.
Oh, you know what I was thinking? I was thinking he didn't need to do it because he didn't need to do the mini boss, so he could have saved that key. But he obviously he wouldn't know that. I'm dumb.
And I do think that's a small key.
Yeah, it is. Okay, he knew what he was doing. Okay, my bad. Oh. Okay, yeah, no, okay. Well, he got the Helmrock skip pretty quickly, so this is going to come down to who can do Puppet Ganon faster, although Chevy should have an advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Chevy's going to have a definite advantage. Yeah, because he didn't get soft lock, so he didn't get loose time to Helmrock, so... Yeah, Chevy's in a definite advantage.
Not a big advantage. Like, it could go away with execution of Puppet Ganon.
Yeah,
who
it's...
knows?
I'd probably say Chevy's about 2 or 3 minutes up right now.
That's
enough for Puppet
to say
Ganon.
1.
Well, no, because Dev5ter's more than 1 minute away from Jawhala, and he's more than a minute away from Jawhala.
Yeah, but he has everything to do Jawhala very fast right now, so...
Yes, but Chevy is going straight to Hyrule right now.
That's true. Austin needs to take the beast. That would have been a sad mistake.
Oh yeah, missing the piece anywhere is sad. Actually, the slowest piece in the game to miss would probably be Forsaken Fortress, because you have to climb all the way back up.
Yeah.
At least with the other ones. Well, no, with the yeah, if you didn't open any warp pots. Forbidden Woods could be the worst one.
Okay, so for some reason, he's in the basement right now. What is going on?
Well, well, he has everything. So does he actually need the cutscene from beating FF?
Maybe, yeah.
Like, I guess you technically need that cutscene to trigger the story progression. Well, no, we know you don't, because FF is not in logic sometimes, so he's literally wasting his time.
I don't know what happened. Maybe he thought by warp saving, or maybe...
Oh, wait, no, he tried to save warp. He tried to save warp, and it puts you back in here. You have to leave normally.
You have to leave normally is the fastest way.
So, okay, so that gives Dev5ter an extra 30 seconds. That's good.
30 seconds to a minute, honestly. So basically,
Alright, so...
right now the only difference is a boss. It's not so far.
Let's just see how long it takes him. If Dev5ter, stop trying to dupe soup. You already have one soup dupe. Just drink that duped one.
Preparing for Ganon, I think.
No, he messed up the glitch anyway.
Oh, that's always sad.
Alright, well, if he doesn't get hit, he will light arrow, and then use soup to just stab him 5 times. Quick and easy.
And light arrows are so nice for that fight.
Oh yeah, it's nice that that's a feature that actually works on Jawhala.
Fun fact, the one boss light arrows actually did nothing on his Goma.
Yeah, it heals him.
Actually be healed by the light arrows.
It's weird that it heal him. That it almost feels like intentional.
It's weird, huh? But yeah, we talked about it with Trog, and he said he wanted to test how many arrows it would take to kill it by going too high in value of else.
Oh, because does the healing make it go too high in value?
Yeah, it can.
So you can heal it to higher than its normal health? Alright, so I'm gonna put Chevy at a solid 2 minutes ahead, so it's gonna come down to how quickly he can do Puppet Ganon, if Dev5ter can get snipes.
Yeah, so to answer his chat right now, the shards are always on the 4 bosses that are required for the day, and the 2 dungeons that don't have shards are not in logic and can't contain any nice item for progression.
But the shocking thing is that Chevy managed to bring all the way back despite, because he was at a solid negative 15 minutes from doing Dragon's Cabin for no reason.
To be fair, I think the only reason he's at right now is because he was very fast at doing the RC, even if he didn't need to.
It still took him like 10 minutes to do DRC, or maybe,
Yeah.
or like, so.
15 minutes, I'd say.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that was a negative 15-minute thing. But other than that, and some things, both runners have made routing decisions that maybe weren't the most optimal, or they gambled wrong. And Chevy's gambles were better because he didn't go back to Forbidden Woods, and that was like a 5 minutes right there, because he did Forbidden Woods in one go, whereas Dev5ter had to go back to it. Dev5ter also went all the way. Dev5ter also went to Forsaken Fortress once early, and then came back, I think.
In general, it's hard to call any like stop a player makes in Rando a mistake, because you don't know if it's gonna be a mistake or not before you go in it.
Well, I know. What I meant by mistake was like slipping and falling and having to redo an area or something like that.
Yeah, I think most of our both players didn't do that a lot in this today, at least.
Well, they both did some, but Dev5ter did a few more, and like Chevy also did a couple tricks Dev5ter didn't do.
But yeah, right now this is very close. Like Puppet Ganon could change everything.
Exactly, because we got them both. So yeah, this is it ended up being extremely close.
They're both in Iroh. Like sometimes we say it's a close race when one player is finished with Ganon and the other is on Puppet Ganon, but I think we're gonna see a player finish with Ganon and the other one climbing. I think that's gonna be that close.
That would be that would be very cool.
Or if someone's Puppet Ganon doesn't go the right way, maybe we're gonna see both of them on Ganon at the same time. Gotta love that famous barrier skip.
Oh, my favorite trick in the game right there. Who needs barrier skip when you can just skip doing barrier skip by doing the barrier?
Yep. It's not even a strong barrier. It's just glass.
Yeah, so now that Link has a bunch of glass shards in his head,
he's ready for Ganon that way.
Yep, okay, so Chevy's gonna go for snipes.
This is the first one. And now giving up on snipes. Or not. So he's doing both snipes and not snipes at the same time. Weirdly enough, that's still not the closest race I've ever seen.
I don't know, we'll see. It could get there.
Yeah.
If Dev5ter is really good at sniping.
But I doubt we're gonna see... Like, the race I'm talking about was so close that we had to go back and look to be sure that the timers were stopped at the right time.
Why? Because they were both on Ganon at the same time?
Yeah, they just got in the room at the same time. And in the end, it was not even a 1 second difference.
That's crazy.
As soon as you get a difference of less than 3 seconds, it's considered a tie.
As I said, yeah, the mistake, like the choices that ended up being bad canceled each other out for both runners. That's why they're both caught up to each other like this.
Yeah, pretty much. Shelby did better gambles, but he wasted 15 minutes in DRC. Meanwhile, Dev5ter did less gambles, tried more overworld, and then came back with 15 minutes at the end. Not the fastest puppet gunner from Shelby, so maybe if Dev5ter is good and knows how to snipe, could get very, very close.
But also, the spider phase takes like no time at all. You should just do shot, shot, shot unless you get lucky and get a crypt shot. The snake phase is what can take some extra time depending on what they do. For me, I think kamikaze is usually the fastest is running into his face and doing a quick spin. The second fastest is doing kamikaze with the bomb.
Usually a mix of all techniques is good, depending on where it is compared to you.
Well, okay, I lied. The actual fastest is sniping the snake, but that's just not. I don't even bother doing that. That's not even worth it. I'm not Linkus. I'm not Gymnast. I'm not doing that.
Honestly, it's the easiest face to snipe.
I hate it.
Yeah,
because
I'm crazy. I'm terrible at the game, but for some reason I can snipe this.
Alright, so we're gonna have Spider phase complete right now. And Dev5ter's just starting his phase. And Dev5ter's just starting his fight.
Yeah. Depending on how fast that goes, maybe we're gonna see him in the rope.
Well, looks like, okay, he's switching to kamikaze strats.
Yeah, a few snipes, and if it doesn't work, usually you go to the backup strats. Got very close, that one. And that's the first shot. You know what, Dev5ter having a bit of trouble with propaganda, but everybody does, so...
No one likes this part. Even the really good people don't like sniping them.
To be fair, this is the biggest difficulty spike in all of the game, so there's a reason why. And it's over for Puppet Game.
Alright, so... Yeah, I feel like Chubby's gonna have to like mess up and somehow die to Ganon, I think, to lose this. To be fair, because yeah, Dev5ter did not get a fast puppet Ganon, so he lost his. Yeah, he would have had to get a sniped Ganon basically.
To be fair, we could always see Chevy maybe fall, and that's a big.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've done that before. It feels bad. Like you try to backflip to save a little bit of time, and then you just go.
And then you have to climb back up, and there's no sound, so you're just stuck with your shame.
Yeah, exactly.
They designed that part of the game very well. To be fair, I think that the one reason why I'm kind of good at sniping puppet cannon is because I didn't know that the boomerang could kill the ropes before.
Yeah, but that's technically what what technically you're supposed to do in logic. So.
Yeah, but I didn't remember. Dude, don't overestimate Kid Me. Kid Me is dumb. Like, adult me is still pretty dumb, but Kid Me, you can't beat Kid Me. He has no logic.
Either way, this ended up being a race that's gonna come down to probably a 2-minute difference at most.
Yep, a very close race. The closest race ever, but still very close.
Yeah, he's trying to do that soup dude because he doesn't want to run out of soup on Ganon.
That's
The only thing that could lose this race for him now is dying to Ganon.
It's starting to get closer. Well, Chevy really can do. Yeah, Chevy, you got it. Chevster.
Oh, and he didn't do the thing, so Zelda missed her first shot. You just need to stay still so Zelda misses her first shot. Oh, if he doesn't get a one cycle, he's gonna need another arrow probably to piss Zelda off. Oh, maybe not. He hit got a parry on Ganon.
Meanwhile, Dev5ter is on the third phase of Ganon. Going to do some soup though.
Oh, Ganon's actually trolling right now, it looks like.
I mean, he's the king of evil. He's pretty good at fighting. Sometimes his
Alright. On to phase 2.
And Dev5ter is trying to snipe it. But nothing more.
Oh, he missed the parry.
So fun fact from Matt Girl in the chat, apparently you can grapple hook Zelda to get some arcs in that fight.
Yep, I know, and if you piss Zelda off, she'll shoot you with a light arrow.
Doesn't she always do that?
No, like if you piss her off, she'll shoot at you early.
Nice.
Alright, and it's over. Very close, but Chevy's gonna take it with a 241.24.
Yep. Send your GGs in the chat.
That was surprisingly close after what had happened, because, I mean, starting off in the race, in the first 30 minutes, we were like, oh, it's over. And then Dev5ter just made some mistakes, Chevy played very well and caught up, and boom. And Chevy made the right gamble by not going back to Forbidden Woods.
So, I've collected done for Chevy. So if he wants to come and be interviewed, you should get an invite very soon.
Yeah, and we'll see if he joins, because we can ask him his thoughts on how he felt after getting that heart piece from Goma.
Yeah, and we do have a Chevy. He's in the setup. We're gonna get him as soon as we can. Hello, Chevy.
Hey guys.
How are you doing?
I'm still, my heart's still beating fast. God.
Okay.
Do you want to know
So,
how close it is?
I mean, I have the stream open. He's like right behind me, actually.
Yeah.
you have it open
Jesus.
now?
Yeah. I just opened it
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, so, how did it feel to get a heart piece from Goma?
As soon as I saw it, I was like, hold up. And then I thought about it, and I was like, well, I lose. I almost forfeited, like, right then and there. And then I just, like, got combined with, like, how I failed storage, like, 97 times in a row in the beginning. Like, my mental state, like, God, I did not feel confident. I felt confident going into it, but after that.
The thing that made it different is you guessed right. You did Forbidden Woods all in one go by using bombs. He gave up and left, and then you gambled that Forbidden Woods at the basement didn't have anything, and that gamble paid off. So that gave you about 7 minutes. That gave you about 7 of your 15 minutes back. And then other than that, you kind of just play. And other than that, you kind of just slowly played better than he did.
I mean,
I wouldn't say that, but he did more overworld than you, and that's what made the big difference, I think.
Okay. I was gonna do like door storage to get into Forbidden Woods basement early, but I didn't have the hook shot, So I wanted to I was just gonna go do it after I got the hook shot, but like I kind of forgot about it until like I was already like in Wind Temple.
But it
And
worked
then-
out then.
Yeah, and then I got go mode in Wind Temple, so yeah.
But yeah, let's say that you do this crazy trick called opening your map. Next run, you could save 15 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, I thought, dude, I know it's like, dude, it's so hard. I can't get the hang of it. It's really hard for me. I'm not even gonna lie.
Don't give up.
I know it's a hard trick.
Just gotta click up on that D-pad.
Dude, I know. It's like like the GameCube D-pad isn't that good, so you know, that's my John for this race.
Well, I mean, you know, you could also peep what locations are needed during warp. So
That's true. I went in because I looked at the minimap for like half a second when I like first went to use Gale, and I was like, all right, cool. And then I just went to Dragon Roost because I was like, oh, I have bow, I have leaf, I have grapple hook. I'm just gonna reverse complete it. It just, while I was going through it, I was like, wow, there's absolutely nothing here because like there was like, it's not required.
To be fair, the dungeon was making a pretty good job of being just a bad dungeon and not just useless. Like you had
Yeah.
pieces of art.
Like if I started
and
seeing
this-
like Tingle Tuner or something like that, then yeah.
Yo, don't diss on the Tingle Tuner.
Nah, dude, I was hoping for the Tingle Tuner, honestly. I always hope for Tingle Tuner every race.
Oh, and we have also Dev5ter in the setup. And now he's with us. Hello, Dev5ter.
Hello.
Hi, Dev5ter.
Hello, everyone.
GG's,
so
my
he
friend.
doesn't know. Well,
GG.
it's on.
GG.
Well, you don't know
You want me
exactly
to
how
tell him?
close it was. Yeah, go
Want me
ahead,
to-
tell him what you did.
All right, so Dev5ter, an interesting thing about this race is the first. Can you guess the first dungeon I did?
Well, based on the Hex Chat comments, I might have to guess Tower of Gods just because there were a lot of early pearls.
Nah, I did Dragon Roost Cavern first.
Oh, rats.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh boy.
man, that hurt my mental state a lot in the early game.
To be fair, you did DRC very fast. Even
I mean,
if you
yeah,
didn't need to.
I'm good at DRC,
That's
so
true.
like, I thought I could like, dude, I don't know why my brain told me it was like good, like you could go in there or whatever. I don't know, man. I'm disappointed in myself, but I mean, at least I won, I guess.
Let's
Save
try it.
15 minutes by opening your map.
Yeah, I mean, nah, GameCube D-pad sucked, so.
So, Dev5ter, how do you feel about this seed?
The boomerang was a bit of a pain to get.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, the biggest time save that let Chevy catch up was the fact that you couldn't kill Cali Demos with the bombs and had to go get the boomerang, and he did it without the boomerang.
Yeah, see, I knew that was in theory possible, but then I tried it, but didn't waste all my bombs and more time.
Yeah, it kind of looked like that was the first time you tried that strat.
Yeah, pretty much.
In a practice it in a practice run, it's pretty useful to know.
Yeah, like all I do is just like stand like under it, but like a little bit in front of like the like tiny little thing at the bottom, and you just face towards the door, and then that's how I work it out.
You just have to
Okay.
move to keep up with the boss as he moves around the
Yeah.
room.
And I only throw the bomb like right as you start seeing right as it starts getting bigger, like immediately. That's when I throw it. That's how I time it.
Yeah, because
Alright.
you have to throw it, and it kind of like glides along his base, and then climbs up the edge of the flower and explodes as it starts to climb, and that's how it hits him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like once you see it a couple times, you're like, oh, that's how you do it.
All right. No, that's definitely something I have to learn.
Yeah, it's like one of the
Yeah.
things that's like really simple, but it's really valuable. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
so simple yet so hard at the same time.
It's like how I should have learned Earth Temple mini boss skip without hookshot.
Yeah.
That'd do me
Yeah,
some
but
good
that's
long
something
run.
a lot of people don't know, but you can do that vanilla, so that's why a lot of people know about that. So
I don't even run this 90%, man. I'm a normie.
yeah, I know what you mean. Other than that, it ended up being very close, only 4 minutes apart. So, well, most races don't end that close, so it's always a treat to see that.
Mm-mm.
I hope it was fun to watch.
Definitely.
Oh, it was a roller coaster of emotions.
Yeah, I feel bad for putting everyone through that in the first like 30 minutes of the round.
It's not that; it's also the fact that you were in Earth Temple and he did Wind Temple before Temple, so you actually did different
Oh, yeah.
temples first. So we had the treat of knowing that what you did was a waste of time based on each items that each of you had. So we got to
Oh,
know
yeah.
that what you were doing is pointless.
I like how both Earth and Wind Temple both had two like major progressions in them though. I like how it was
Yeah.
even like that.
Was
Good
beautiful.
thing,
that's-
because if all the good progressions were in the first like 2 chests of Earth Temple, then I would have been done. So
But in
I
general,
suck
yeah.
at Wind Temple.
Doesn't everybody?
No, not everyone like the super good players don't.
Well, yeah, but no, even they don't want to do Wind Temple because it's still slow.
Oh yeah.
it's a shame because Wind Temple has some very good music. And it's just not fun to do.
Oh, look at that. We got shout outs to Notney420 for Twitch priming subbing to the channel.
Thank you, man. Thank
Shout
you.
out.
What a nice number.
Well, you know, it's almost as nice as Linkus's favorite number of 42069. He loves that when people donate that many bits. When he does his race streams, he leaves a bits missed on there, and every time he gets the 42069, he's like, okay, nobody donate anymore. Leave it. And then somebody always donates 1 bit and breaks it, and he goes like, I'm gonna ban you.
I mean, dude, it's exactly what happens. You tell people not to do something and they want to do it, so it's kind
The
of.
only thing I wonder is, do you think he actually bans those people as a joke? Like, that actually break it? I wonder. I would.
Yeah, I'm sure he does.
Poor Ned. Poor Ned.
Yeah, the net always gets banned, that's the joke.
Has he really
Anyway.
watched the stream completely? I wonder.
I don't know, because, well, I mean, the last thing I'll say about his stream is the fact that he says on his stream deck, like his Elgato stream deck thing, he has a button that auto bans Ned, apparently.
Nice.
So he doesn't even have to do any hard, it's just like he has a button that's coded to do it, supposedly.
But yeah.
Anyway, jokes aside.
I'd be curious to ask a little something from both players. How long have you guys been playing like Wind Waker in general?
I've been like Wind Waker's like the first game I ever played actually.
Nice.
Yeah.
It was one of my childhood games, and I remember I was playing Link to the Past Randomizer, and I always thought, man, it'd be great if Wind Waker had one of these.
And
So
then
then-
it did.
Once it happened, started messing around, not
Just
trying to like
hop in.
speed run it, but then I saw there's a tournament, so I was like, you know what, might as well do it for fun.
Did you have fun?
Yeah,
Also, apparently, according
Fun
to
for me.
chat, Breath of the Wild also is a rando now.
Wait,
Really?
what?
What?
More info
How?
on that, man. Matt Girl, we need more infos.
How does that work? Because there's chests everywhere.
It's already a randomizer
Already
basically.
rando?
pretty much.
Yeah, it's all like, but that's what I'm saying. There's really not any key items though.
There's
So
key
how does that
items.
work?
You just
I think
go
it's like a
Ganon
Dark
and
Souls
vote.
randomizer. It's just like, more funner.
It
Like, I just don't know how that would work. I just don't know how that would work.
It randomizes the shrines.
That's what I'm saying though. But speedrunners can already beat the game within like 30 minutes because you can go straight
Enemy
to Hyrule. Like,
randomizer.
This is
You
a
find Calamity Ganon in the Bokoblin group.
I guess it's just I don't know how that would work. But I know what's being worked. But here's the thing that they are working on right now. Someone is working on a Twilight Princess randomizer.
But
Oh.
what should be said, like Ganondorf just spawning into groups of enemies, it just reminds me of like Chaos Edition of Wind Waker, where Ganon's just everywhere.
Oh yeah, I remember I played that like so long ago.
What Final Boss Ganon's everywhere,
No, it was Wind Waker Chaos Edition.
and what like Ganon's everywhere. I didn't know that.
It was just like, I don't even know what it was. I just remember Ganon was on Windfall one time.
So I'm opening the link that Matt Gill just sent, and it's a thing. It's a thing. It's in chat right now. Wow.
But like, yeah, I don't really, along with what was said, I really don't even know what's randomized that's like, important other than just, hey, let me open this
Oh,
chest
it's
for fun.
self-imposed. That makes sense.
Yeah, it's pretty much explaining it in the documents that she sent.
But like, where's the challenge for it? Is the question.
That's a good question. The challenge isn't logic. Don't know.
Because like that just seems like it wasn't that hard to randomize because you don't need to worry about logic because there's like no progression items except for the Great Plateau, unless of course the randomizer expects you to use glitches to get up the Great Plateau, and a random shrine has the shrine entrances are random, and that's you have to find the runes in a random shrine or something. But that would be evil because a lot of the shrines you have to use a rune to get into.
Oh boy.
The only thing I could think of would be to make it like have the barrier around the Great Plateau go away, and then just have people do the trick where they don't die when they jump off, and have the paraglider randomized.
Maybe
Yeah, you'd have to like have the few items randomized that are progression. Maybe have the Master Sword not be in the Lost Woods and have that be randomized somewhere.
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
Oh boy, I'm kind of reading the document, and there's a sentence that just makes me afraid. Once a Korok seed is collected, the player will push the plus button on the tracker to increase the Korok seed count.
Oh no, those are random.
Aren't the Korok seeds in logic?
Hey, that's good. That's actually good.
When the Korok seed count reaches a certain value, currently every 5 seeds, it will notify the player at int.
Wait, does that mean the inventory upgrades are randomized? Oh god.
Man. I kind of want to try it, but at the same time, I know it will hurt me.
All the seeds get you the paraglider Master Sword.
Oh my god.
Well, the Master Sword isn't even required for Breath of the Wild. People just tend to get it.
Oh yeah, that is true.
So,
is there anything that you don't need? I mean, that you do need?
No, you only need the paraglider. I don't even know if you need the runes even to fight Ganon technically.
Also, just gonna mention it. The randomizer for Breath of the Wild is not public yet, so
fair. Like, I don't even know. Anyway, the Twilight Princess randomizer is what's more interesting because, like, try doing an all settings run on that. Where you have
hell
to get
yeah,
all
that's gonna be so stupid.
Yeah. Bug sanity, Poe sanity.
Oh god.
Oh yeah. Oh, by the way, the Cave of Ordeals. Have fun doing that.
72-hour stream incoming.
dude. Just
wait. By the way, just so you know that the randomizer for Twilight Princess is being made in the HD version. So if they find a way to mod in the Cave of Shadows accessible without the Amiibo, that could be in settings too.
Oh no.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Fighting as a wolf, it's always nice.
Dude, Twilight Princess randomizer all settings just sounds like an absolute nightmare.
The deep combat mechanics of the wolf.
Yeah, fighting Darknuts with a wolf was something you were never meant to do. But the game in the Cave of Shadows was like, hey, do it anyway.
Nintendo just gave up.
Anyway, other than that, it was a good race, so I recommend anyone still watching us ramble on, follow both the runners, please.
Yeah, follow me, please.
Yeah, follow Chebby, he needs it. It's his pocket money.
Yeah, follow Dev5ter too, he's a pretty cool guy.
Thank you.
Other than that, I think if anyone wants, I'm gonna go and probably do a practice seed myself before I go to bed. Other than that, there's more races for the tournament tomorrow.
And if for some reason you want to follow us, the commentators, you can follow Winsbrook Ream at Hero of Wins. Seems like he's gonna go stream, so maybe it's a good thing to do. And if for some reason you want to follow me, you can do it at Mongo1. But I've never streamed, so maybe don't do that.
Do it.
Do it. I want the most followers for someone that never streamed.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan.
It's gonna be beautiful.
I stream sometimes.
Same.
Gotta say, Chebby, it's a nice upgrade to see you didn't just record your screen this time.
Yep. Yeah, that last setup. I don't want to talk about it. Let's move on.
It was beautiful. Cinematography at its finest.
Oh,
Thank
good.
you.
And thanks for another sub for just I don't know how to say that.
Jessusher 7.
I don't know. That's too many. That's too many conflicting letters.
It's pretty much Worcestershire sauce at this point. Anyway, I think we're gonna end it. Just gonna take a little look to something, which is the schedule. Apparently, we have another race tomorrow at 12 p.m. I don't know on which place is gonna be restreamed yet, but I'm still gonna thank Speed Gaming for hosting this race tonight, and I'm gonna wish
As always.
everyone a good night.
Yep. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Sleep
Now
well,
I'm gonna
guys.
go do a practice.
Thanks for coming out.
See you.
GG's, boys.
Yeah, good game.